Hey guys, how are you?
How are you doing, Arch?
Hey, it's all good there. I got some dry rot. I got the guy here for the dry rot snake. Which snake? I don't know which is the real snake. I got my dry rot guy here. He's cutting it out.
Okay, good.
I just dealt with a bunch of dry rot in my house, Archie.
Yes.
Hi guys.
Hey, ABC. And we got Tim Wright. Guys, I just got to tell you guys, seriously, it's been very difficult. I got some electricians here too. We might lose power, guys. You got to cover me if we lose.
Marcelo got your back. Actually, Marcelo, don't have Archie's back. Just have his front.
Yes. Frozen Yukon at $2 Thursday afternoon with the punt of dry rot.
Fun.
Fuck
that dry rot, actually, you know? Mike,
dry
can
rot.
you say, fuck you, dry rot?
Fuck you, dry rot.
Yeah, believe you me, it's not easy. You know what?
Yeah.
Shit,
Dry rot.
man, it's a killer. It's expensive shit to fix.
It is. It is very, very expensive.
Arch, I got like 30 minutes because then I have to fly. I have
Where
to
you
go
going?
to sleep. I'm going to Miami.
Oh,
yeah, I have to
gotta
wake
go to
up. I have to go to sleep.
Miami.
Yeah, I'm still packing.
Have you found a way to get the ticket to that event? IWJG.
I'll sort it out once I'm there. By the way, I had a guy who really put the boot on Paul Thorpe's neck to really push him to get it for me. So that I might be able to get it sooner than I thought. So.
$5, Ken Fresno. Hey, big boy, traveling for 10 days working. Only brought one watch.
Who's the new guy?
Hey, Bear.
My Explorer 2
Hey,
Black.
Bear.
You know what? I miss my blue 300-meter Omega. It's a great watch. Bear,
Great little watch.
Bear, how are you, Bear?
I'm doing well, Paul. How are you? You're a little bit low energy. What's going on? What's going on? Why? Oh, there we go, my brother, my fat brother, Benny. Benny, I love
Windbag
you,
is
man.
back.
Look at my eyes.
Windbag,
Look at
30
my-
pounds. I'm back, Arch. The soys have been nibbling while I've been away. Bring it on. So, Bear, I got to tell you, we've had a bit of negative feedback, Bear.
Who?
From
What? What's going on?
I thought it would be more convenient if we discussed the negative feedback when Timmy had left the stream.
It's about me?
What?
Negative?
Yeah, it's about Timmy.
What did I do?
Yeah, let me explain. I don't want to be nasty.
Because if
I'm gonna
if
start a
gonna fix it,
poll.
I need to know what's
Should-
going on.
Should we have Tim write free days?
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
yeah, I think.
Whatever.
Hey,
Whatever. Yeah,
Alright.
like really, whatever.
Okay,
Okay,
so we've
can
got
I
a
be
new
honest
poll.
with
We
you?
just
Alright.
posted the poll.
Wow.
So you
Look, I mean,
understand.
We don't
gotta
listen
do
to
the-
people all the time
No.
because there was a time people didn't like Marcelo. Now he's a favorite
Yeah.
of
That
the
is
channel.
such a loaded question. I'm not happy about this whatsoever.
You're not happy.
listen.
No,
We've
I
got.
don't like
Should
this.
we have Tim write 3 days? Yes, no, and limited to 1 hours per show. 1 hour. I made a mistake. Ooh.
No, I
Ooh.
disagree.
No. Yeah,
Tim Wright is
I've just-
great for the show. Great for the show. Great.
Yeah, we're asking. That's why we're
But
asking,
guess
Bear.
what? Guess,
That's what the
guess
polls
what?
are
Guess
for.
What? Guess what? Guess what?
Yes.
He's
Yes,
going
Rocco.
soon to Miami. He's going
Yes.
soon to Miami.
He's going to cover it
right?
for us. He's
Hang on,
covering the
hang
event
on.
for us.
He's going
Yeah,
soon to
I'm your
Miami,
reporter on
and-
the ground.
And I'm traveling again soon, so you can be on a live stream with Marcelo. Okay?
Yeah.
Your dream will come true. All right?
Yeah.
You'll be without Bear and you will be without Tim for a few days. And then we'll see how it goes.
Where are you going,
So
Bear?
I'm traveling like usual, you know. Going to
Bear,
family.
I don't. Did you authorize it with ArchieLuxury Media Holdings?
Art, I also gotta tell you.
I didn't
Did
yet, but I,
Bear,
I
we
did.
didn't get the. Where's the
Listen,
memo?
listen.
Bear.
I did submit request for vacation. This time it's going to be only 4 days, not long. Maybe
4
5.
days.
4 5
Bear.
days maximum.
It's
Maximum.
Bear.
like Boris
Maximum.
Johnson doing
Maximum.
investigations on whether he held that party in Downing Street. So Bear Clooney is requesting from himself, can he have
No.
some leave of absence?
I gotta
Oh
tell
no
you
no
guys.
no! I am not the CEO. I'm just a manager. There
Here we go.
people
Paul
above me, there are
Salesius,
people in charge.
$5. Arch. Tim does he a better job than on his own channel. Give him a break. Hey, I'm just.
Yeah. Actually, to
Probably
be honest
true.
with you, that's so true. That's a good point, Tim. That's a good point.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Sometimes on your own channel, you fade away. You start like being dazed and confused. I don't know what the heck is going on. And
You know what it is?
Super chat's been dry, man.
No super chats
I,
past couple of days. Yeah.
Like zero.
On Tim's stream. Where?
Yeah.
On my stream or Tim's stream?
No, on
Nice.
Tim stream. Don't. You're doing okay, Archie. Don't worry about
Archie's
it. We
doing
will
great.
take
You're
care.
doing all the rest of competition is dry. Is dead.
Bear, I want to.
Mm.
Can I tell you something, Bear? I apologized to our guest yesterday. I don't know if you saw the stream.
No, I came at the
What happened?
very end. Somebody.
Bear.
Somebody.
Bear,
buzzed
Rob
me about
Hill.
This,
Bear,
super chat.
his wife is a goddess. You don't sell. Bear, you don't sell. Lose soul, $5. Get Tim to wear an ArchieLuxury t-shirt in Miami. Advertising.
Oh, I should have
Look-
ordered some.
I think it's a good idea. You know what, Tim?
Yeah.
It's a good idea to go to Miami
Yeah.
And don't worry, I'll ask the hard questions. If you can organize interviews, I'll ask them, why the fuck didn't you guys help my friend Tim out?
Oh yeah, yeah. I can
I'll
do
ask
something
the
like
embarrassing questions, okay?
100%. I can do something like that.
Because I just can't believe it. But let me say this to you, Rob Hill. Bear, did you know about Rob Hill?
No, I know Rob Hill is the gentleman that joined us that has an interesting collection. He's the guy that tried to trade the
Okay.
watches with David SW, right?
Okay, no, Rob. Rob. Bob, I mean, Bear. Bear,
Bear.
let me just...
Yes, yeah.
Let me just explain it. Let me just explain it. Bear.
Yes,
Bear.
Arch,
You don't seem to understand, okay?
Bear has hard time
Okay.
understanding Arch.
You
Please
don't
I have no
explain.
idea what
see-
you people doing, to be very honest with you right now. I want to say
Okay.
hi to everyone on the live stream while you're doing something funny there. So that watch boy, I haven't seen you on a live stream before. How are you, sir? Welcome.
Hi, it's great to be here. Great to be here. I'm out here in Austin, Texas, and I bought my first Rolex recently. And I
Wow.
just kind of
Wonderful.
wanted to see if maybe Archie wanted to see it, maybe do a soul reading, but whenever
Right
we have
now,
time.
the
Bear.
watch boy. Right now, we are
Ooh,
kind of
Bear.
I thought you're nice
preoccupied.
and good.
Oh my goodness, that's Rob Hill's wife.
Yeah, and
Unbelievable.
that watch he was going
Yeah.
to sell,
Woo.
that watch he wants to sell was a gift from her.
Wait, how
You
old
don't-
is she?
My goodness gracious.
You don't
Goodness
sell
gracious.
gifts. You don't sell the first gift on the honeymoon.
From a goddess.
Okay, Bear, Bear, we got this. I didn't realize. I mean, let's be honest. I saw Rob. He's nothing special.
Well,
How does he get?
was she on a live stream?
No, this is her photo. This is from his Instagram, moto_Rob.
How
can we get her on the live stream?
Yeah, how can we get her on the live stream? That's the question.
Yeah, so do you understand? I apologized. He's not allowed
Yeah.
to sell the Planet Ocean. If that was a
No,
gift
no,
from
no.
her,
If that's a gift from her, he needs to cherish that watch and shut the fuck up.
yeah.
Done.
And even we decided, even the Zenith, just keep it, man. It's a nice watch. It's actually nice.
Well, considering that this is his wife, I have to agree with you.
She's hot.
No, Archie yesterday said
there's
I would keep tissues of her also.
Yeah, the tissues. And look at this. Look, she knows how to cook meat. Look, that meat is cooked properly.
Oh my
Marcelo,
God.
look at that.
Damn,
Oh my
she's
God.
probably old
That
enough to
looks
be my
actually-
mom, to
very
be
nice.
honest.
That's actually
Very nice.
the super chat from my brother, Fat Windbag Ben, my brother from another mother.
Here we go. £5. Upvote. Come on, support the pontiff.
Hey, you know,
Yeah,
I see this
guys.
reoccurring theme here with you guys. Like everybody has Asian wives. Why is that? You have an Asian wife, Arch. Tim
You're
has
asking
an
too many
Asian wife.
questions, man. Some
You're
things are
asking
not
too many
meant to be answered.
questions.
It's,
Some things aren't
I
meant to be answered.
can answer. No, I can answer. I can answer.
it's the cool thing to do.
No, it's because we actually fuckers getting old. They never age. They don't change.
Oh,
Good point.
So we
Yeah,
want
they
to
never-
thought about
we
that.
want to keep our investment for longer.
You guys see
know,
some
they
sisters in
take
your
longer.
lives. Archie, you need a sister.
Yeah, look, I agree. Unfortunately, they're not going to put up with my shit, okay? They're not going to put up with my shit. Believe you me, I
Maybe for
would
an
love to
hour
go
or
there.
two, but they don't understand.
Yeah,
the shit.
they can see through my lies. When they got smooth operators like you, how can I compete?
Yeah. So what do you say, Arch? I should get me an Asian woman too?
No.
100%.
You just play the game, man. Someone like you just play the field, man. Just play the field, man. You're doing everything. I don't get. Don't take advice from me. I should be getting
Super
advice
chat,
from you.
please and thank you.
Frozen Yukon of $5. Can we get a bear growl?
Growl, my brother from Yukon.
Whoa. That was
Sounded
a
like a
strong.
jaguar, not a beer.
That was a
Yeah, it
big
was a
one,
big
big
one.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bang per buck.
Bang per.
So I'm gonna answer your question, Timmy, if you don't mind.
Shit. Bear, This camera
I'm gonna
is
answer your.
dog
I'm
shit.
gonna answer your. I'm gonna answer your question.
Yeah.
And the question being, what's going on? What's that sound?
I'll
What's
just
that
be a
sound in the
minute,
background?
okay?
No problem.
That's Marcelo's
Yeah,
chainsaw.
that's the dry rot. I'm getting the dry rot treated.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
How do you get rid of dry
good.
rot? What do you think? You just paint all over it? Is that what you do? That's what the
you gotta
previous
dig it
owner
out.
did. Okay, you gotta sand it out, and you get the base. Then you got to put on. I'll just be a minute.
Dig
Just
it
cover
out,
me
I
plug
for-
it,
was
and then
I cut
refinish.
about last half of your live stream, Timmy, and I love the topic.
Oh, yeah.
Should every watch collector have the Speedmaster in their
Yes.
collection?
yes.
And for the longest time, I mean, we can all chip in on this channel
Mm.
because I think it's a good topic and it's one of the most common watches seen in collections, regardless of the value of collection, right? It
Yeah.
can be lower value collection, higher value collection, but Seamaster seems to be very common in the watch enthusiast world.
Yes.
I am of the belief
Speedmaster or Seamaster?
Speedmaster.
Speedmaster,
Speedmaster.
Seamaster, not so much, not so much.
Yeah.
So basically, the way I see it, maybe you don't have to have it permanently in your collection, but I don't believe you are true watch enthusiast if you never in your time have experienced Speedmaster, the most
Yes.
iconic timepiece of all.
It is a wonderful
That's my
watch.
opinion.
I think
What's your opinion, guys?
100%.
Even more iconic than the sub.
Of course it is. Of course it is. A sub is probably most admired, most replicated, most homaged, second diver in history, quite interesting and impressive watch. Started the whole culture of the sub diver watches. We're talking about chronograph that ultimately went to the moon. We are talking about the chronograph that has the most iconic design. We're talking about chronograph with most iconic chronograph movement, 3-2-1. We're talking about chronograph that is so easily recognizable. I just don't know that it's possible to be watch enthusiast and not experience that watch. I'm not saying I'm a huge fan, but
There.
I mean,
I'm on the same plane as you. I'm not a fan. I don't really like chronographs, but it checks so many boxes. Well, I mean, it's a chronograph, so it's associated, of course, with cars and racing, which most men are interested in at any rate. It has mostly black aesthetic. It's a manual movement, so it puts you into a certain interaction with your watch on a daily basis. And it's accessible and available, comparatively speaking, of course. But it's not like you have to join year-long wait lists. It's not like you have to pay at least $10,000-$15,000. So that makes it a very, very popular watch indeed among a lot of people. And as, of course,
No, depends what speed you're looking for.
of course, but it also one last thing. It's also, of course, it has the mythology and history and provenance that's associated with the moon landing. So if you're interested in that, it's also going to check another box.
What do you think about those Speedmasters with the coaxial? The dog shit, right?
I don't. I actually
fantastic. That's on the
I don't.
chronoscope.
I cannot believe you're shitting on a coaxial
No,
movement.
I'm just
Go ahead,
asking.
ABC.
I'm just
Yeah,
asking. I didn't say.
They specific speeds that are desirable and you want to talk about them. There is the Alaska editions, is the 3-2-1 editions, is the Snoopy editions. This is actually the Snoopies. They are the iconic ones that you want to go after.
What
And
I'm
these
trying
ones
to
are not
say,
cheap.
Marcelo, is really
I think that 2-dial Speedmaster chrono movement that you see nowadays, like on the chronoscope, is fantastic.
Hey guys, just very quickly there. Ben Z, $2. How much did Ron super chat for a wrench?
No, nothing. Just
Bear, I want to
Bear
say
felt
something to you.
generous.
Does every man need a Speedmaster? You know what the answer is, Timmy?
What's the answer, Archie?
Only if he doesn't have a Daytona.
Wow.
No, I disagree. I actually wholeheartedly disagree. I think Speedy is a type of watch that you don't necessarily have to own in your collection, but it is a watch that as a proper watch enthusiast you have to experience. And you have to
Why?
know about it. And why? Because of its iconic status, because of so many reasons we already listed, and if you were carefully listening, you would not ask why. I mean,
Cameron never
Lord
listens.
has. You need to listen, Cameron. You don't need see. Just asking why doesn't position you as somebody who is intuitive, who is who wants to learn. It's you asking why more as to provoke. And
Yes, he's an antagonist.
and I'm going to ask you,
Millennial.
Cameron, can you repeat what I said originally, what Marcelo said, and what Lord said? I mean, have you actually listened to what we said about this topic?
I was kind of distracted doing a little homework. My bad.
Okay,
Fat
so
windbag
that
Ben,
shows,
5
that shows.
pounds. Upvote.
Detention.
Come on, support the pontiff. Come on, fat windbag. Look into those eyes, Cameron. I got to be honest with you,
Let me see how
Cameron.
many.
I got to
Bear
tell
did the
you, Bear.
classic teacher. Bear did
Bear.
the classic teacher thing by testing him. What did we just say?
Yes.
Detention.
Classic teacher move.
Yeah.
Bear, are you sure you're not a teacher?
ABC, I would really love to hear your opinion on this topic. I am curious, what's your opinion? If you are a proper watch enthusiast, can you be that without experiencing Speedy?
I think you can. I think you've got to have at least one iconic 369 chrono movement. So the Navitimer or Zenith El Primero or Speedy.
Okay, so you basically think one of those completes that whole journey about experiencing iconic chronograph.
Yeah.
I see.
Or maybe
Bear,
an old
I don't-
very disturbing. Why is 273 people watching and only 57 upvotes?
Yeah, I don't know.
I've already upvoted.
Good
Yeah, I'm gonna vote.
freaking question,
What
Marcelo.
about you,
Go ahead.
Mikey? What do you think about this whole topic?
I'm
Guys,
wearing my
I vote.
Speedmaster right now. I love my Speedmaster. I think that it is the beginning of anybody's watch collection starts with either a sub or a Speedmaster and goes from there. Okay? I mean those are two icons that like your basic collection should start with, or any Rolex basically, maybe a day date to start with, but a sub eventually, and a Speedmaster most definitely, specifically the Man on the Moon, not
Can you
the
sell it?
Sapphire Sandwich or all these other derivations of the
Or as
Speedmaster.
our pontiff at one time would say, "Man on the Viking moon," right?
Can you
Man,
sell
Pontiff,
that knife?
That's
Pontiff
exactly
made
right, Bear.
The Man on the Moon.
And
Man on the Moon watch is the iconic super, Omega that I think should be in everybody's collection. It should be part of every.
yeah.
Can you hold it to the camera, please?
And one more thing. Archie is the pontiff. He helped all of us getting a lot of subscribers and become even more
never
monetized
helped
and
me.
getting a lot.
He never helped me.
Now,
Fuck all. Never.
He never
didn't
asked.
even recommend my channel.
now,
What are you talking about?
here is the thing. Since the first day that I'm here, besides helping me and helping many people, is still on 9,7.8 subscribers. Is missing only 220 subscribers to be 10,000. Why you guys don't subscribe? You guys don't find a fucking friend or somebody to put Archie on 10,000 subscribers? Come on,
Are you
guys.
telling us? Are you telling us to
Cyril-
tell our fucking friends?
I think he's
them
telling
to tell their
us to tell
fucking
our fuckhead friends
to
to
find
subscribe.
people
Sirocco
to
wants the link.
subscribe.
Guys,
Okay.
Sirocco wants the link.
Just out of interest, guys, I don't know if you just seen. Look what I've pinned to the thing today.
Oh yeah. All right, let's take a look. We have 180. Oh,
Look what I'm promoting
did you
today.
close that? That
Did you close the poll?
Oh, He just deleted it. 59% were saying that they want Team Right on this channel every Viking day.
Damn.
59%.
No. What they said was, should we have Tim Wright free days? 54% said no.
So no freedom for Tim.
No, 59% yes, they want 40 something
39
said no, okay?
39 said
winner-
yes.
No, show me.
So it was confusing.
Look at the question.
Even
Look at
with
the question.
Even with the new haircut, they still want them on-
Where is it? I don't see it now. Now you see what you
Should
did?
we have team?
The question is, should we have Tim Wright free days? Yes,
Yes.
39%. No, 54%. And limit to 1 hour show, 7%.
So
Timmy survives.
54%.
Yep.
Timmy won.
He's safe.
54% people want Timmy on the show, right?
He's
Yes.
safe. Yep.
Yeah.
Now
Unfortunately.
just
Yeah,
have a look
but-
at what I'm promoting now. I've just pinned something. I'd like people just to check that. And I would like you to subscribe to this channel.
Oh, is that Bear?
Mm.
It's the him.
You
No,
have a
no,
look. I
that's,
don't know. You have a look.
Bear Clooney watch.
Sirocco
Wow.
Sales. How are you?
Archie the Pontiff. Archie the
Yes,
Pontiff.
Sirocco.
Before I
Sirocco.
get booted off by my crap Wi-Fi, I would like to remind you have not put your PayPal hyperlink up and pinned it to the top.
Yeah.
No, yes, I've actually
Oh my
pinned
God! I haven't. How long have I not?
I've-
5. How many months? 5 months
months.
since I made the last
Fat
video,
windbag
and that
Ben,
was,
10 pounds. Remember where all this started, folks. Show some respect, support the Pontiff upvote. Love you, Bear, a man who speaks his
I
mind.
love you.
By
too,
the
love
way-
you too, brother.
Sirocco, I made an apology yesterday.
The apology.
You know, Rob Hill, I didn't realize his wife was a goddess.
Rob Hill.
Goddess.
We told him to
Diana.
sell the Planet Ocean chronograph. We were wrong. His wife is a goddess.
Yes.
You keep tissues that she sneezes on. Okay?
Was that the girl that you just had on before?
Yes.
Was that who you just
Yes.
showed? Who was that was on
That
before?
was-
that hurt.
that was-
My God.
Yes. That's because
Holy
I
shit.
didn't think. Let's be honest there. Rob's just an average looking guy. How would he
Nothing
get
special.
anyone who's so hot?
You couldn't.
I didn't
Okay,
use
let's
some
see
kind
the
of
case.
hypnosis.
That's
Well,
not
I-
his
what can I
way,
say?
right? That's his.
I got to be totally
That's
honest with you, man. I'm not
guys,
really more
that's his
normal.
wife. That's his wife. Come on. Guys.
That's his
Come
wife.
on. Let's
I'm not a
see
big
little-
tattoo
Focus,
guy,
guys.
but this
Look into
woman,
her
these
eyes,
tats,
not-
this actually works. It works. She's got a Rolex. Look at that. She's got attitude. This woman has got attitude, and I like it.
Yep.
This is
Okay,
the word.
those
Have
are
you ever heard
the-
of the word sassy? Sassy. This is a
Sassy. That's the word.
very. Look at that. She's beautiful. She's absolutely. Then that's Rob with his wife. Look at that. Wearing a Pepsi.
There you go.
Wow.
I think
Look
at
Rob,
that.
Rob's
is
a
a cool
good-looking
guy.
guy. I think Rob has
Yeah.
every bit
Thanks.
of it to hand to
Super
be
He
worthy
He likes
of that wife.
motorcycles.
From plastic.
Sirocco.
It's a
Plastic,
beautiful
$2. The Sirocco Award for most expensive route. Thank you, plastic. Look, I think
don't get that. What's a joke? I don't get it. Okay, someone translate. I guess this is something Australian, and I don't know what's the most expensive
Yeah.
route. What do we mean?
it's most expensive to sleep with somebody. You know, it's sort of
I
it's
see.
Aussie. You know,
Aussie-
sometimes
Aussie
these things
expression.
best not explained. Bear.
I understand.
I can't speak. I can't say anything. I cannot do any explanation there at all.
Actually,
Bear.
Sirocco never
Got
heard
it,
of that
got it.
that expression.
Oh,
If
I
you
know the
ladies out-
expression,
Thank you,
Tim.
gentlemen.
Tim, can I say something to you, Tim?
Please.
I'm going to upset your fanboy base who's
No,
watching.
no. Be
again.
brutally honest.
But
I'm going to.
I'm going to be brutally honest. Tim, you are on the Pontiff stream.
Yes.
You are not paying attention in class.
Yes.
Yeah, I know
You're very
exactly what you
fortunate
were
that I
saying.
cannot super chat from where I am.
Yes.
You're extremely
Here's the thing.
fortunate.
Here's the thing, guys. I have an excuse.
No excuse.
This is the last day that I can spend with the date chest. So I have to get some footage before the guy is coming to my house right now to pick it up. I need some footage so I can make videos about
Hey,
this.
William.
William Money, $20. Hi, Archie and panel. Hope you're all doing well and get your dry rot sorted. Dry rot, you never get it sorted completely. You know about dry rot, don't
Keeps
you?
coming back.
Sirocco?
Nice to see
Yeah,
you,
you got to
William.
you got to
Thank you.
cut it all out totally.
Yeah, you just got to cut it out.
It's just a bitch. Nothing lasts forever, does it?
Yep.
Nope.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
Actually, Archie, I think that Datejust would be a good watch for your 50th.
Actually, you know what? It's a beautiful watch. The
agree.
problem, you know what the problem with that Datejust that Tim's got there? You know what the problem is with it?
What?
It's too expensive in two tones.
It's Tim's.
That's Tim's, mate.
yeah,
They're
two-tone is-
expensive.
Is
I
that
mean,
the
cheaper than
rhodium? Is that
Pepsi.
the rhodium dial, Tim?
Is two-tone with champagne dial hard to get now? Or
Oh.
that's the easiest watch?
It's hard.
Everything is
Every
everything is hard to
watch
get.
is hard to get.
Honestly, it's not easy. It's not easy. How's that?
It's a lot of money too, Bear.
Yeah, it's expensive retail. It's expensive as a retail piece, of course.
I was looking at the rhodium dial 41, and I think it's 14,000 now. But that was a very pretty watch. It's
Yeah.
something
I
I'd
agree.
actually consider. Yeah, and I'm not a
think-
real big day date or that style that version of Rolex fan, but the rhodium 41 really kind of struck a string with me. I like it.
The Datejust is
Bear,
like, I think it's better than the Submariner in my opinion.
Bear,
Honestly.
I wanted to ask you something. You've never really sold many watches. Like, I've started to realize a lot of the watches I've sold are worth a fortune now. Does that... You've never had that... You kept everything.
No, I sold a lot of watches, just non-Rolex watches. So they did not
Do as
did not
well.
appreciate. Yeah, so I am not. I'm not regretting any sales, if that's what you're asking me.
Mm. Are they going to change the way Rolex works? Is there any way I can, for your 50th, they're not even available for big birthdays and things like that. They don't care. Rolex doesn't care. Rolex doesn't care.
Rolex is
Follow
just
what
flying
you
out of
preach.
range, man. Just
The
off
Swiss
into
don't
the
care about
fucking
anybody,
distance.
Arch.
Fucking sucks.
I don't
The
know what
Swiss
to
only
say.
care about themselves.
The prices are just like flying right out of like the every man's ability to purchase. It's ridiculous.
I got to tell
It
you,
would
Bear,
be
seriously.
nice. It would be really nice, Archie. All joking aside, I would be so happy for you if you would
Yeah.
be actually able to get a Rolex from AD for your 50th.
Yeah.
Not only because value thing, but also as the nice experience that I think you would enjoy. I really do believe
Maybe-
you would have a wonderful moment.
Maybe somebody
Yeah,
in the
something-
audience could talk to their AD. Everybody in the whole audience here could talk to
Well,
their
it would have
AD
to,
and
obviously,
arrange.
it would
arrange-
obviously have to be AD in Brisbane or at least in Australia, because Archie's not going to
Okay.
travel to US or to Canada.
Yes, he will.
Well,
No,
no, I
he
mean
wouldn't.
it could be
To
shipped
pick
to
up a
him, couldn't
Pepsi?
it?
That could be
Yeah,
fun.
experience of buying from AD is not about
I
being
thought
shipped.
Tim's bringing one out for me, Bear.
Well, that's a plan.
That's the plan. I'm working on it,
That's a
Arch.
plan.
Here, when you buy
Plastic,
one of your
$2.
Rolex,
Three-way swinger update for
plastic.
Sirocco, please.
If plastic want to jump in, I can go in the side. It's okay because you are now on 10 people here. So
beer.
Oh well,
when
I
you
was
buy
actually going to
your-
say my Wi-Fi is in and out. I'm probably going to fall off very soon anyway.
Sirocco, any updates?
I was
Have you
going to
had
actually
more
ask
fun?
a question. Well, yeah, just having fun. Mr. Rocco's a bit crook at the moment, so we're just
Oh,
sort
no.
of lying
What
low
happened?
today. She's got the friggin' whatever the hell I had the other day. So I was a bit crook the other day as well. So it is not COVID. It's just some friggin' flu, whatever it might be. We do know this has been going around on the island, especially last week since the change of weather. And we know people who had the same symptoms and have been tested, and they're okay. Plus, there's any answer to that. I can't give you any updates at the moment.
It's all cool, man. Don't worry about it, okay?
Yeah.
You'll be fine, okay? Don't worry about it.
Who's this guy sitting next to you? Who's the guy sitting next to you? He's been very patiently just saying nothing.
He bought a watch. He's got that watch boy. What does he do? What do you do with that watch boy? He's got a look at this. What do you show it up again? What is that? It's full screen. Let's get it up. It's got a steel Jubilee 36 mil. Is that black or blue dial?
It's blue.
36?
Yeah, 36.
Yeah, because the 36 is
Perfect.
the only.
Very
See,
nice.
I don't think that looks too small. Do you? That looks bloody
No,
nice
it looks
on his.
perfect.
What do you think?
Perfect on your wrist. Perfect. Very
Looks
nice.
like Cameron's. Very similar to Cameron.
Yeah, this is the hidden Jubilee class one, so it's like the 11624.
They don't do that anymore, do they?
Yeah,
No.
it's the generation before. That's why I went for it.
You bought it at, how much did you pay for that?
Only 7,000, so I think I did pretty good. No box, but I have a
papers.
Let me show you my other piece.
Papers?
No papers.
No papers. What happened to the papers?
I don't know. I felt bad about it, but then all my friends told me, if you're buying your first Rolex, it's just to wear it. So,
I mean, most Datejusts don't come with papers usually. So
why is that? How come you're the expert, Cameron?
I mean, I'm a Datejust owner.
One
Literally.
Datejust you've owned. I've had more Datejusts than. How many Datejusts did you, Bear? How many have you got, Bear?
I didn't have that many. I have only. Right now I had one long time ago, which I don't anymore, and I have 3 now. I have a Wimbledon steel, smooth bezel. I have a blue dial 41 on oyster bracelet, and I have a silver white dial on Jubilee and fluted. And I'm craving American Seiko, 2-tone champagne dial.
Look, that's the one I have right here. That's
but I wanted 41 because I'm
That's 41. What the fuck?
That's a 41.
That's a 41.
What I want.
Yeah.
Are you selling? Are you selling?
No, it's not mine. It's I'm just borrowed it to take some pictures, and then I haven't taken pictures of it for months.
Is this 36 millimeter? I couldn't see it good. The watch boy. Is this with the diamond indices or what's?
No, Roman.
No, Roman letters.
Roman. I have a bad eyes. I'm getting old. And the blue dial, eh?
Correct.
Beautiful, man.
I'm kind of a flashy
congratulate
guy.
you.
Thank you so much, Bear. I really appreciate it. I was watching the show with my dad, and he had told me, he's like, you got to go on and show them. You watch it so much. But
yeah,
I'm
I agree
young.
with your dad.
I'm young. I'm 25, and I work in insurance. This was kind of a big deal for me.
Of course,
you know.
Good job, man.
Of course.
That's a great one.
Thank y'all.
Great one.
Thank y'all.
You will never regret buying that watch. So you have that Datejust, and you have the Speedmaster you've shown us, right?
Correct. And then I have a Bell & Ross BR05, but just those 3. I'm on the list for an OP36 in green because I'm a fan of Lacoste. All of my shirts are Lacoste in my closet. So I actually told the AD, I was like, look, I need something to match the Gator, and I think they bought it. So, well, I mean, it's not like I'm not lying, but I think they're going to do it because they just laughed at it. They thought it was hilarious.
I think that's good. I think that's an excellent idea. By the way, I have that one, and I'm also a Lacoste fan, and I love the idea that it matches the Gator. That's a cool one. That's a cool one. Very nice. Very nice.
If that works, then people are free to steal that idea, guys.
We
Seen here on Archie.
Yeah.
It's seen on ArchieLuxury live stream.
Exactly.
Where did Archie go now, you think? He went to
He's on a
see the...
hiatus.
He's been
So,
doing a
Beer.
lot of repairs lately. Yeah. What's up, Cameron?
So yeah, your watch buying experience. Does your AD whip out the champagne whenever you buy something?
Yeah, sometimes. Why not? Sometimes I prefer cake over champagne, to be honest with you. As you can tell, that
You
would be
get
something that... Cake, of course.
How the
Give me
hell do you get cake?
Espresso, cappuccino.
Oh my
I make them
god!
run around a little bit. You know?
I
Not
bought two
not the
Rolexes.
owner, but the workers. I'm joking.
I
No, but
bought
they
two
do.
Rolexes at AD, and they told me to
Mhm.
get the fuck out. No champagne, no water, no nothing.
I don't
You
believe
want
for a
what?
second that they told you to get the fuck out. I don't buy that for a second. I don't think
Well,
any AD
well, they
will
didn't
do
say
that.
that, but I would have liked their
Mhm.
appreciation for my sale of two date just.
They just sells itself. Don't
Okay,
don't.
I want to
You
just
should be
because
buying them cake. What the fuck, man?
yeah, Fat Ben just asked me and reminded me, guys. We have 300 viewers at this moment. We haven't reached even 100 upvotes. Please and thank you. Support the
Exactly.
ArchieLuxury live stream and upvote so we can have the big boy entertain us daily.
And
Okay,
and also
we need to be supportive.
Bear.
Mm.
Why nobody only 220 people to subscribe to make him 10,000? That this is going to make the pontiff so happy. Only 220.
It's so
is
easy just to make that little click. Just click right there on
Yeah.
subscribe, man. Do it. Fuck. 330 people right now can just do it, and he'd be there today.
Yeah, exactly. It would be hard because maybe most of them already subscribed, but
Exactly.
here's the thing. I mean,
Yeah, maybe.
just a little bit more up. Find some of your fucker friends or something or whatever. Just
Fuck kid friend.
Yep,
little bit,
I agree.
I
And
can do
just
that.
like that, we are over 100 upvotes. Thank you, guys. Ben and I appreciate it very much. Thank you kindly.
I'll go get a couple of my friends to log on and subscribe.
Yeah, do
That's not
that.
a bad idea.
And maybe even and turn them on to the watch world. And I know one friend of mine who's not really into watches started watching this show, and now just watches. He loves this show. Watches it daily. Fucking
He subscribed?
loves it. Oh yeah, you bet.
All
Sure
right.
is.
There we go.
Mike.
Alolex just said hi to me, by the way, and he says he
While
agrees with me. He wants American Psycho. He wants American Psycho Datejust as well. Great minds think alike, Alolex.
Mike,
Yeah, Tim.
listen. While Archie's awake, what's the status on the CNC?
I love
I
you, Tim.
no, it's actually been a while.
Come on,
let's
Mike.
be
You know
honest.
the answer. You know the answer, Mike. Put
Yeah,
some
fuck you,
conviction into it.
Tim. Gotta say fuck you, Tim, man. Just
No,
fuck
we
off.
need some more conviction, Mike.
Yeah,
fuck
that
you,
was
Tim.
pathetic.
That's better. That's my
Fuck
boy.
off, man.
That's it.
Quit
Perfect.
fucking asking. I'll fucking let you know when I fucking feel like it.
Thank you, Mike.
I love you, man.
Oh my god.
It's actually getting me used to saying "fuck you" to people, which is something I'm not like very used to doing, but it's starting to feel kind of good.
It feels good. It feels good, man.
I'm gonna go to the grocery store and go to the.
When you do the box, you need to put a logo name. So it would be nice if you write down "fuck you, Tim."
That'll be my new name, Mike the Snake. Fuck you, Tim.
Mike, all you need to do when someone pisses you off, and you really don't want to say it, just mentally picture Tim Wright, and just
yell out, "Fuck you, Tim."
You got it, mate. You got it. You're doing well. Well done.
Whoever it is.
Yeah. One more time, conviction. One more time with some conviction. in case you didn't hear.
No, I've said it enough already. Fuck you, Tim.
Look, this can be actually great marketing. You know, I mean,
It's therapy.
imagine
It's
this, like,
therapy.
hey,
Hey, Tim, how
No,
much
no,
does that
it-
lens for that camera cost, man? That thing looks like a big fucking honker.
Yeah.
That probably
That's
costs
the-
as much as my car.
No. This is like
What
this
costs
lens
as
like
much
about
as your
$1,000.
car? What's this? How much was it?
Oh
A
no, I'm
grand?
just the
the
lens
lens
on
is
his
1,000?
camera looks expensive.
How
The
much
lens.
was it?
The lens is like
Let's hit,
1,000.
let's hit super chats, please, if we
Super
have any. I
chats.
think
Super
I
chats.
see a
Paul
couple.
Salesius, $5. Bear, what do you think about my newest pick? 16710 minty.
Oh, come on.
16710 is always classic.
got-
That's the classic
Coke, right?
Coke.
That's a Coke.
Coke.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
It doesn't
Ben Z,
necessarily-
$2. Date Just 41 is my
That's,
favorite Rolex. Oyster fluted.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I love that. That Oyster is. They don't do the engine.
Go to Paul's Instagram. I think he posted
Yeah.
that Coke. It's truly
Yeah.
minty mint.
It's minty.
Mint.
Because are you sure it's minty?
Wow.
Minty,
I love-
Wow.
minty mint.
And the name of his. What's the name of his?
Verdau.
Verbitas, something. Verbitas. VRB. Yeah, right.
Oh, Verbitas.
Yeah,
Yes.
right
Okay,
there.
here we go. Oh, he's got the cufflinks. What the hell? What the hell? Paul? He's got the Panther cufflinks. They're kind of cool.
This guy is classy, gentleman. Verbanitas. Paul, what does Verbanitas mean?
Whose
I can
collection
see the
is
sound
this?
is Slavic.
Civility.
It's a Slavic background word.
Civility.
It's Polish. He's Polish. He's Polish.
Yeah. What's I know he's Polish.
Means
What?
civility in Latin. Urbanitas.
Oh, Latin. Jesus.
Thank you.
Thank-
Is this all somebody's
Civility.
collection?
No, this is
Yes,
Paul
that's,
Salesius's. Yeah, he's absolutely.
One of the classiest people I know.
No, he doesn't have a
Holy
picture of it
shit.
there. He's just got the.
Oh, you didn't post a picture. Okay,
Not
why
yet.
the hell? Yeah, there's a bear, by the way.
Let's show a picture of his
why-
Asian wife.
Why would he not post the picture? What's the problem here? What's the story,
Well,
Paul?
he's too busy watching ArchieLuxury channel.
True. How about
Bear,
you post
you-
picture now and we'll show it?
Bear, I got to tell you, don't you think that's one of the benefits of not having a wife and children is you can build a nice big collection?
I don't know that he has no wife and children. Is that
Show a picture of his
No,
Asian
No,
wife on his Instagram.
he's not married. He's a single guy.
Paul?
Yeah, Paul. I met him in Singapore. He said
So
to me,
you
"Do you
know
think
him
I
in
could have a
person?
collection?"
Oh, okay.
He said to me, "Do you think I could have a collection like this if I had a wife?" He just starts laughing.
No, you can. You can.
Look at
There's
that
some wives
fucking
that
picture.
are.
Holy shit.
That's beautiful.
What is that?
Like full
What
screen.
settings? What settings did you use, Tim? Tell me the settings. I want to know the settings. The
I'll show you
ISO,
the settings.
the
Wow.
I want to know, is that
Okay,
manual mode or
Archie.
auto mode?
That was
What is-
aperture priority.
And what
Well,
what
click on
aperture
his
did you
first
shoot
picture.
at? What's your aperture?
So that was f2.8.
F2.8. Okay.
Super
that
chat.
says
About
That was on a
Paul's
100 mil lens.
100 mil. Yeah, that's a good lens. Is that a
Yeah.
macro lens?
Yeah,
It is a macro lens.
it is.
super chat.
Timmy, send me that picture, please. I want that
Yes.
watch. Send me that picture, please.
Send the image into WhatsApp and I can share it with the guys.
Okay, I'll send it right now.
Salesius super
Beautiful
chat.
picture.
Paul Silly, SR Bell, $2 AC. Would you let Bear teabag you? I've actually was just Googling teabagging before this show. You know what? I don't know if I really would find that fun. Click on my
No.
first picture. Click on the first
No.
picture.
No, Paul, I don't think I want to be teabagging you either, to be honest.
No, I
with
don't
you.
really-
It's
I
not
don't-
something else.
Is it enjoyable?
I don't know who actually enjoys that teabagging guy. Oh, go to the two. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Look at that
Pepsi,
beauty. Oh,
Pepsi.
that's
It's
not
a
Coke,
Coke.
that's Pepsi.
It's a Pepsi. It's a Pepsi. It's not a Coke. It's a Pepsi.
Yeah. Oof, I like that. How much did you pay, if I may ask? I want something like this. How much did
See,
you
I
pay
think
this?
those classic watches, let me tell you, Paul, Bear, I think this has got huge potential. Those 90s and early 2000s, because they're not so old where they're vintage that have been mucked around with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. By the way,
Bus
you have another super
driver,
chat.
Route 73, £2. Where's the tea and tickers? I caught him with wifey. No, he works. He only comes
Ooh.
on the weekend because it's the UK
That was
time is really difficult.
That was a funny story that he related on Marcelo's show a few
About
hours
what?
ago, Arch. It was he was telling us
Story
about
about-
him. He was knobbing a bus driver.
Yes.
One time I was knobbing this.
He was knobbing a bus driver and a married bus driver, and her husband was an inspector for the same bus company.
Shit.
He was just telling
Okay.
us about that. That's where that came from. Yeah.
And what happened in the end?
Okay.
Jeez, I don't know if that's such a good thing.
Well, what he was saying was that their house where he used to meet up with this woman was on the bus route, and occasionally the inspector would just jump off to come home, just as you know.
Holy shit.
Anyway, that's where the name of that guy came from and what he's talking about. So just sort of a bit of background for you because you wouldn't have seen that today.
That'd be like Blakey coming home. Blakey.
That's where we ended up, was talking about Blakey and on the buses with Dodger and Co. And yeah, it was
See, you could never run on the
funny
buses
time.
now. You know that you could never. That comedy.
No.
It was kind of a bit smutty, wasn't it?
Oh God, super smutty. I mean, 1969 or something.
Yeah, it was kind of I like the Carry On movies better than On the Buses. What did you think?
Oh, without a doubt. But they just wouldn't make them now. Can you
You know,
imagine
the
them trying to
last
make
Carry
a
On they
movie?
did. Remember the last Carry On they did with the Egyptians? That was a disaster. Remember that one? I thought that was shit.
Well, Sid James had died by then, and a lot of them had
Yeah.
just given it away. So they were just, you know, when Sid James passed away, that was
Super
pretty
chat
much the
from
end
Big
of it.
Mitch.
Big Mitch, $10. Out of curiosity, would you like to see the return of the full yellow gold date just? Or do you think that should be reserved just for the date? Also, Bear, give us a growl, mate. That's actually really interesting. Should they have a... Yeah, that's the
Full gold
Pepsi.
date
That was from plastic. That's plastic's Pepsi.
Pepsi growl.
No,
You know what?
That's
Remember they used to have the gold date just?
That's a proper Pontiff GMT.
Peace.
Now, my opinion on this, by the way, is that they should never return to the full gold Datejust. That's my opinion. It should be reserved for the date.
Yeah.
Super chat from our man and our Canadian friend, Ronnie Paul.
Ronnie Paul, $10. Bear. So in the TPG vlog the other day, Anthony gifted Liz a $10,000 white ceramic Girard-Perregaux snowball behind Darby's back. Apparently she's going with him to LA when he opens his second office. What the hell?
You're not. That's a latest interesting development there. I watched them exercise together. They're together all the time, and yeah, it's an interesting chemistry.
Okay, guys, I
between
sent you
those
the
two.
picture.
Thank you, Timmy.
No problem. Enjoy.
Ben Z, $5. When I first saw Pepsi around 2006, I thought it was fake. How could a brand who makes solid gold make this children's watch, Submariner or Fykoff?
Well, Ben Z, they've been making these watches since 1957, so there is quite a long history and tradition of making watches that to you appear
They
as
even had a
children's
no
watches.
crown guard GMT. Remember that? What's that? 6542, I think it was.
Personally, I think they're remarkable, beautiful, unique, and they set the trends for century.
Yeah. Do you think Rolex would ever bring a diving GMT out?
No.
Diving GMT. Well, you can dive with GMT. It's
Dive with a
100-meter.
GMT, but with a bezel and a 24-hour thingy.
No, because they're not stupid.
No, because there's absolutely no point.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah,
Okay.
doesn't make sense.
That's a Grand Seiko move. That's Omega move. That's not.
Yeah,
Rolex
Omega
move.
does that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Seiko, Grand Seiko.
Grand Seiko.
You know why
Bear.
they call it Grand Seiko?
Why is that?
You have to pay more than $1,000 to buy Seiko.
Yes. That's a good answer, Bear. Very
that's
good
why it's
answer.
grand. More than $1,000.
Yes. Holy shite. I didn't.
He's been. I wanted to mention that to you. Timepiece Gentleman is spooking a lot Girard-Perregaux. It's for some reason he keeps piling. I think he wants to be trendsetter. Eh? He's trying very hard to copy Roman Sharp approach, and yet he doesn't have a finances or the size or anything.
Or the charisma.
That can match that.
Or
Well,
the charisma.
Let's be honest, neither one has charisma really. But the thing I am finding interesting is he based Roman, even people like David SW, they have a way of hoarding a certain watch. That was happening, by the way. That's how Vacheron overseas really jumped in value. They were hoarding that watch. And then when it kicked the boutique only, then it exploded in the value because they kind of predicted. And this is how Roman is actually hoarding the Day-Date 36 millimeter because he sees a good value. So this guy now wants to be as pragmatic and as intelligent and as proactive as the other guys. But I really can't see Girard-Perregaux exploding. I don't know. I mean, I am not a hater. I actually like the watch. But I think it's a good value watch. It's a low value watch. What's your opinion, Paul?
Oh, it's absolute. Look, I've always hated Girard-Perregaux.
Oh,
I've
hated? You
always
actually hated
disliked it. Yeah, it's kind of. It's a bit like Zenith without the coolness. It's just it was a Swiss brand. They were very popular. Girard-Perregaux was very popular in the 70s. You know, you'd have a Girard-Perregaux. It was a very much. They made some really. You know, some people like their world time. That's probably the most beautiful out of all the Girard-Perregaux. You know, the GP world time. I think that's kind of their best piece. What do you think, Bear? Do you know that?
Hey, I was just going to interrupt. Sorry to interrupt. I'm going to jump off just to give someone else, if they want to jump on, the opportunity, okay?
All right, Sirocco. Take care, man.
See you, Sirocco.
All right, take it easy.
Have fun in
Sirocco.
Mexico, brother.
Take it easy, guys.
Hasta luego.
Bye, Sirocco.
Go fuck off, Timmy. I'm just about to say you keep interrupting me, okay? Girard-Perregaux Laureato is what I like.
Like, this is kind of like a Patek world time, except not as cool.
Okay, I like this one. That watch is beautiful, actually.
This is Girard-Perregaux 1966 world. This is kind of their world timer. Interesting.
What would it go for? Something like that.
Actually, I'll just have a look. Yeah, it's a reissue of a 60s piece. Look, it's not cheap because anything in precious metal with these sort of it's 13,200 Swiss. Sorry, it's 24,200 Swiss
when you
francs.
Say 13,000, I got excited.
I don't like the dial on that at all.
Archie, could I put the Girard-Perregaux in the same basket as the Parmigiani as well?
Parmigiani is actually better movement, better quality of the finish. but it's ugly as spike aesthetically. I hate that watch, and the name is a total fucking fail. I think this is the degenerate
Look at this,
lawyer.
Bear. Yeah.
He likes that Parmigiani garbage.
Yes, the
He wants to pretend
Parmigiani.
he's aficionado,
garbage.
you know. He understands shit we don't. It's a
Tommy Paul, $5. Arch, don't diss on GP. You're fighting with TPG's Girard-Perregaux grift.
I also
Legati-
like how they
Legati
Look,
give
this
a
is
shit.
nice. Don't you think, Bear? You must admit,
That
that's
is a-
nice movement,
Pretty
isn't it?
backside right
I
there.
think
Yeah,
the way,
absolutely.
the way they tried
Absolutely.
to cover up the size of that movement looks very cheap. You know, it's not made for that watch, so they had to make that entire
Yeah.
circle around it. So
Yeah,
I see what you mean. I see what you mean.
yeah.
Oh, you know what? I cut talking about this. It looks like I was totally wrong, and Archie was totally right. And I know Archie loves being right. They were
Yes.
talking with Alex on Tim's live stream. I couldn't really catch the details, so hopefully Tim can fill me in. Alex was talking about the modern Cartier Santos large,
Yes.
Yes.
and he was saying that he really disliked the movement.
Yes.
The new
Yes.
in-house movement. Did he
Yes.
mention why and what was the story behind it?
Yes. He said that the
Yes.
movement has some. It's because it's their new movement. It has still some flaws that basically, when you send it to service, Cartier doesn't even bother servicing. They just replace the movement with the new one.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said they cut a lot of corners in production, and also the just the outright replacement comment. He said they take two other movements and find one that keeps the best time, and they just swap it out.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest
I
with
don't-
you. I'm disappointed to hear that because I own 4 of those spikers. I'm very disappointed to hear that because I don't like the idea of modular approach, you know, like take the movement out, put the new movement in. It makes it very...
It makes it easy and fast.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, but I don't like that, Paul. Paul, do you know what I mean? It kind of
I hate it too. I hate it too. It's not exclusive. It's not your movement. It means that's the movement you had when that Chinese girl said, "Let's go back to the room," and some other bastards got it in their what? You've lost the yin and the yang.
Yeah.
Haven't you?
Paul,
100%.
absolutely. That's exactly that. It's not you. It's not. It's somebody else's movement now. I don't know. It's
You
not
lost-
a yin
and-
and it's not a yang.
And the thing is, they don't give you a choice. If they said, "Look, it's going to
Correct.
take 6 months," you say, "Okay, well, let's send it off and do this." But Derek, and it would piss me off if I got a new watch and then they put an older movement in it. Derek M, $10. Thoughts on producer Mike's video spruiking $30 homage RMs? He literally picked one up and said, "It feels just like an RM." Laugh out loud. That says everything you need to know about RM.
or it's
Yeah, look, producer Mike, he's just the ultimate in salesman. I mean, I never really liked that Jacob. Yeah, Jacob stuff is garbage.
Of course. It's an expensive toy for naive rich people.
Producer Michael promoting now $30 fake RMs. Are you kidding?
I think it's a bit more expensive than that, but it's basically Ronnie Paul, $10. Arch regards that GP World Time. Producer Mike bought 10 watches for gifts, and that GP World Time was one of the 10. Only difference is it came on a full gold bracelet. I think he paid $22,000. See, I'd rather, if someone gave me a $22,000 gift, I'd rather get a Pepsi, wouldn't you, Bear?
100%.
Oh, hell yeah.
100.
I mean,
100%.
Girard-Perregaux, what the fuck do you want that for?
Yeah.
Have a heartbeat.
You know.
Over a
To please the
Pepsi.
Chinese gentleman.
I am just going to comment on producer Michael. He's a funny, entertaining guy. Slightly
I love
kitschy.
Carolyn Choi. By the way, don't ever say anything bad against Carolyn Choi.
No, why would I? I just think that he's a bit kitschy. He's a bit.
She wears
novelty.
dresses 3 sizes too small.
There's something wrong with that,
Well,
Arch.
that's a
Looks
part
good.
of the
Oh,
job
no.
description, I guess.
There's nothing wrong with her.
Nothing wrong
Should
with
be
him either, to
expensive.
be honest with you.
He's
I'm
old.
just saying it's depends on your taste. Depends on he's really into diamonds. Eh? That's what his passion is really about. He loves high quality diamonds, different color, like a red diamond, yellow diamonds. I think that's what excites him much more than any watch. And the watch is
Really?
exciting more from the perspective. Yeah. Watch is exciting more from the perspective of the expensive watch. He's looking at it more as the statement of statement of wealth, rather than the beautiful watch.
Yes,
And,
yes,
hey.
100%.
What I get from
That's
him
okay
when I
too.
watch his videos is he looks at them so.
Hey guys, I gotta go.
See
got
you
a
later,
flight tomorrow.
Timmy.
Whoa,
Take care,
Bye
everybody.
bye.
See you, man.
Hey, Timmy.
I'll see you guys from Miami.
All
See you
right.
Safe
later, man.
travels.
Yeah, man.
Have a
Safe
fun,
travels, Timmy.
and connect when you can, buddy. Thank you very much
Yeah.
for all the support.
Yeah. Safe
No problem.
travels.
Ciao, Timmy.
Play safe.
Take
Thank
care,
you,
everybody.
Timmy.
Safe travel,
See you
man.
later. See you
Fuck
tomorrow
you,
at the
Tim.
airport.
That was a bit of a disaster. He couldn't even get tickets to the watch show he's going to. What a disaster. The
You
poor
like the word
guy.
disaster, eh? No,
Well,
We- what would you
maybe
call it?
maybe he'll be able to get somebody to slide a ticket through the fence, and he'll be able to sneak in.
Very
I
cool.
don't know.
Very cool.
But
don't know
yeah,
what
producer
to say.
Michael, he peripherally, like, he just glazes over watches. Like, oh, this looks nice. Oh, this looks nice. He just
Producer
blows
Mike,
through them.
he knows the price of everything, the value of nothing, you know? He's very
Yeah, pretty
superficial.
much. You just
Very superficial, you know? He's sort of...
Why he never came here?
I mean,
Why he never
it'd be
came
nice
to say
to
hello?
play with the money he's got.
I know, because he's... look, I don't really chase people to come on the show. You know what? Honestly...
I like him enough.
Oh, this
You
is
know, I like
this
his
is a question
videos are
for
entertaining.
Paul.
Loose Soul, $5. Did you see the episode? Producer Mike got her to wear a bikini and jump in the pool. Yes, I did.
Yes,
I
I
did
saw
get that
that
one.
too.
Yes, I saw that.
I think everybody's seen that one.
Look, she's...
Can I be honest with you?
Mm.
I don't think she's attractive at all.
She's had work done, and she's high. She's
She's not
expensive,
attractive at all.
and she's put.
She's so fucking plasticky. She's so.
Look, can I say this to you? I think the
so-
problem is, she really needs to do a bit more. I mean, I'm fat too, so it doesn't matter. But
Oh my God, Arch.
she's.
I wanted to ask you
it's
something.
the-
It actually crosses my mind. You are such an aficionado about the Asian woman, right?
Yes.
That's
Yes.
what
Why
I
do they
said.
fucking? Why do they giggle so much when they have sex?
You've been
What's
watching
the
porn on
giggling and
Pornhub, haven't
laughing?
you? You've been watching X
Yeah,
videos.
yeah. What the fuck is the story on that? Can
It's
you tell me?
because you basically paid
I
them
don't think-
$10 for a
I don't think they're
Filipino girl.
really-
She loves
I don't
the
think
$10
you-
and she
you-
giggles when you fuck her.
Now Cameron's the
Okay,
expert
Cameron,
on
I asked
everything.
Pontiff something.
Cameron's the
Cameron, I
expert
asked
on
the Pontiff,
everything.
okay.
He's just the expert on everything. He's got an answer for everything. No knowledge
$10
and the
and
answer.
she giggles.
And
yeah.
and look, they're not all like that, Bear. I haven't met many like that at
Okay.
all. Okay, that's just.
I never experienced Asian women, so I don't know. My only experience comes from, as you mentioned, Pornhub and X videos and Spank Bang and whatever the heck is out there.
Archie,
It
am I
drives
wrong?
me fucking. Cameron, can you shut the fuck up? Or you're gone. Not a word right now, okay? And I'm just laughing because it's like a automatic, this giggling, laughing, and all this bullshit around it. So I said, first opportunity I have, I'm going to ask Archie.
Yeah, they're not all.
So it's,
I haven't
it's
had.
not real.
I don't think I've had many. I don't think I've had any that laugh like that, Bear.
Okay. So it's why do they do it in a porn?
I don't know. They
And
they
the
have a
other-
lot of.
other interesting.
They're a very shy
other
society. They're very, very shy.
Ah,
You know, it's a
okay,
very.
okay.
They're a very interesting. Japan's got its own problems. You know, they've got a population that is aging really fast, And they don't have many incentives. The funny thing is, Bear, you know, like in America and Canada, there's childcare centers for babies, and you can all this support. There's very little support in Japan for children.
Okay.
Right? So the problem is that the society, single income households aren't going to really cut it anymore. Okay? So that's kind of what's changed. But it is what it is, Bear. It is. Ooh, he's talking to the bird.
As an expert on Asian woman and Asian woman in sex, I thought I will ask the best one. You always said, always talk to the expert.
Archie, it's either you're not fucking them good enough or you're not paying them enough money to giggle. So.
I think we might just say goodbye to you for today. I had enough.
Tonight,
you know that seriously. See you tomorrow, Cameron. Thank you for coming on. He's just uncool. That's an uncool guy. He's just uncool. You know what I mean?
Very uncool. Very uncool.
Very uncool.
Want to see Archie? Yeah, this is Archie.
Oh, it's a lovely bird there. Hey, look at that.
Yeah. Want to say hello to the Ponte? Yeah.
Bear, I gotta tell you, man. Seriously, it's Aussie expat, $5. My AD closes in 30 days. Need end game advice. The essays probably don't give a fuck who gets what at this point, I guess. I also can't start over again. Well, just go in there and see. Is there anything? Can you get me anything?
Be there
Why is
every single
Why is the
day.
AD closing? I don't
Every
understand. What's
Yeah, that's really unusual. It's a very interesting question, though. You have to admit it has so many predicaments here. It's interesting.
I don't understand.
I would be there every day, and I would try to get as much as I can.
Yeah, you just say, hey, is there
As
anything
much
available?
as
And
possible.
I would be giving, you know, I would see if there's any incentives you can give. Hey, if they're leaving anyhow, you could say, look, I've got a special gift for you. I'd give them $500 per watch.
Exactly.
If the dealership
There's
is the
no more
dealership closing, is it
consequences.
remodeling? What's happening? Is it remodeling? Are they moving? I don't understand. He says my AD closed. What? They're closing the AD down? They lost the Rolex. I don't understand.
I don't know. So, Aussie, either join us on live stream or put in a
Have a look at his
shot,
wall.
and
What
we
the
will-
fuck is this stuff on this wall? He's got those are naval flags.
That's
me?
Lord.
Yeah.
What?
Those
Lord,
are
yeah.
crests.
Crests.
And then the other one is just an artwork
Yes.
poster.
Bear, what's going on? Talk to me, Bear.
Nothing really, to be honest with you. I was looking at the watches something today. I'm craving this beautiful platinum 321 Speedy. Can't stop
Yeah.
thinking about it.
That's a lot of money, Bear.
Yeah, but you know what? They actually hold the value really well.
Were you offered one?
We talked about it, and I am asking for such a nice discount, fair discount, in my opinion.
I think it's with the true
doesn't-
black. It's a very black there, like a very black without no light. That is amazing. You really lose yourself inside the watch. It's no shadow.
Yeah.
It's like crazy.
I think, honestly, I don't think there is more beautiful and more classy and superior Speedy to that one. Do you know which one I'm talking about, Archie? Just put Platinum Speedmaster 321 movement. It's it captures obviously its DNA. It's a deep as Marcelo describes it. You lose yourself in it. It's quite
because
it's expensive.
They did the indices with the meteorite dials, and the black
That's right.
is super deep, and it make basically.
Is this the one you're talking about?
Yeah, it make the
Yes.
indices float in space. It make them like floating in the air because the black is very,
What's
very.
retail, Bear?
I don't really. I don't know. Go to Omega and find out the exact if you want to, but it's not cheap. How's that? It's
Which
I think it's 85,000 Canadian.
Holy
What is-
shit!
what is this called?
Holy shit! 85,000?
What is
Yeah,
it
but
called?
it's amazing.
I think so.
Here we go. Achilles, $10. Arch, have some wontons today. Thank you. Thank you.
There is no picture give this watch justice. You really
What-
need to see
what is
this.
this
I don't
model
think
called?
so either.
What is this
Mike.
model called?
Platinum.
This is the platinum.
Platinum 321.
Yeah.
Platinum
Platinum
time,
three.
platinum.
Now the
time
price
3
on
one.
this,
Okay.
55,000 Swiss francs. That's
Bear,
55,000. Okay,
55,000.
that's about, what's that? Yeah.
Bear,
This-
nobody can understand this watch until they see it. You're right. Nobody. The pictures don't give this watch justice at all.
I am going to be honest with you. I will take this over any Patek. For me, this speaks volumes.
Is the case
This
black?
is it. For me.
No, it's platinum.
Oh,
The case
platinum.
is-
Okay.
The bezel.
Archie,
Yeah.
you-
Wow, that's
Archie,
a hell of a watch there.
Yes.
You have to see this watch in person, Arch. This watch I saw it, is magnetizing you.
Yeah,
It's
it's a
ridiculous
lot
the
of
way
money.
you look.
It's a lot. You know what? I think in some ways I'd prefer the 1969 solid gold. I think that is kind of.
Would you pair this with the Platinum Daytona? I'm asking
I
you.
prefer.
Ooh. I think the platinum
prefer the
Daytona. I
Platinum
like the ice
Daytona.
blue dial. I like the ice blue dial
Oh.
better.
No.
But
the
you
question
know- but-
wasn't
but
what
you know-
you like.
you know-
I'm saying they offer you Platinum Daytona at retail, as long as you
Yeah.
pair it with this watch.
Take it.
I would take it.
Would you?
Take it.
I'm not asking for me.
Well, I don't have that much
I
money
would
available for me, so what do I do then, Bear? I can afford a Pepsi. Steel Pepsi.
Theoretically
I
speaking,
take the
theoretically
Daytona.
speaking,
I
I'm
take
not.
the Daytona. I take
Look,
the Daytona.
Okay, you're not
Especially
understanding
because I
the
don't have a
question. I'm
Daytona.
asking you. I'm
If you
asking
had to
you
take
that
the
your
two.
AD offers you Daytona, Platinum Daytona immediately with purchase of this watch.
If you
I
had the
take
money, go for it.
I take it. I take
take
both.
it?
I take both.
Those
yeah.
Omegas
Agreed.
are very rare.
Yeah.
It's incredibly rare.
Well,
I
if
don't
you
think the
go-
Omega.
If you go on the Chrono 24, you're gonna see that they hold the value. Go on the Chrono 24. Go
Yeah, they do.
on the
They
Chrono
do.
24 and check. And I'm gonna tell you they're holding the value. Now, Paul Silicius super chatted about this. If you don't mind to capture his super chat, Arch, please, and thank you.
You really need to see this watch in person. This watch is fascinating in real life. The pictures don't give this watch justice at all.
Ooh. Let's do the poll. Should Bear buy that Speedy? We can do that.
Yeah. Let's do the. But I do want discount on it. I don't care. I don't care that it's boutique, supposedly exclusive. I don't care about any of that. If I cannot get a discount on this,
75,000 US, Bear.
so it does hold the value, as you can see.
Well, but who knows? Is that proof? I don't know if that is proof, Bear. That just means that's
How many
what
is
they're
available?
asking.
How many is available?
I can answer to you, Bear. They say
And
because of that.
just a second. Two. That speaks volumes. That speaks volumes.
Bear,
When it's only
they
two
didn't want it
available.
to say. Bear. They say it's limited because of the number of that black stone that they have. They have a very limited number of. It's only one piece of stone that can take such much of dies out of it. So estimate between 100 to maybe 500 dies they can take out of it. But when the stone finish, it finished. They cannot get.
There we
another
go. It's
stone like
going,
that.
Bear.
Yeah, I read that as well. It's a limitation of the material, if nothing else. And then
Exactly.
let's not forget platinum. They don't do a lot of pieces in platinum as well. And then on the top of it, 3-to-1 movement, which also limits it to a certain number of pieces. So it's a lot of reasons why this watch is not
Ooh.
mass produced.
Also, they don't have
This
enough
was
idiots to buy them. Don't forget that.
You'll be surprised, they're actually not easily available.
Look, it's an amazing watch. You know, Omega has made skeletonized platinum in the past. There's a whole range of rare Speedmasters. Most people, I had a few on my show. I had to pull the videos down because the guy was worried about security. But I had.
Well, isn't that
Remember,
the moonshine gold with the red bezel, the new one, the reedition of the Viking? What's I'm looking here. I have it here.
I'll just be 1 minute. I just got to check on the dry rot removal.
Where were we? What's going? I lost the.
Speedy. Talking
Speedy,
about
Speedy. I feel like talking about Speedies tonight. I guess. Sometimes you start craving something, you start looking at it, even if you're probably not gonna do it. It gets you in this rabbit hole, and you start digging and searching, and then you start craving things. I mean, I'm sure all of you been there, and you know what I'm talking about, regardless of the value of the watch.
It's obvious that you're smitten. Even the roundabout way you started the conversation, about how iconic Speedmaster is, and everyone has dabbled in this watch, and now we're here.
Look, it would be cool
I guess so, right?
to have that
The subconscious,
as the only
the subconscious.
It's taken you over.
You know what? I'm going to ask a better question. What do you think about this platinum Speedy comparing to the new one that they did? I think a white gold one, also 3-to-1, that everybody talking about how expensive it is.
I don't know. I didn't do enough research on that one. I mean, obviously, I think it's beautiful, but this is what I think. Sometimes you want to get the ultimate, and I kind of think this is ultimate. I don't know if I'm right. Just like I believe that Platinum Daytona is the ultimate modern Rolex watch. I will put that ahead of things such as Rainbow Daytona, because setting the precious stones and all that kind of stuff adds obviously the value to the watch. But I'm talking just a straight out watch. You know what I mean? No stones, no bullshit. Platinum Daytona, to me, is the ultimate modern Rolex watch. And I kind of consequently got my thoughts into direction of Omega. What would be the Omega's ultimate watch? And I might be wrong, because Speedy. I don't think it's the. No, I'm talking not just Speedy. Watch like Platinum Daytona. You guys tell me if you disagree. Is there more ultimate Rolex as a modern piece produced today than Platinum Daytona? Is there?
Not if Rolex release a Platinum sub.
No, I actually disagree. I think Platinum Daytona is still going to be superior to Platinum Sub. It is the chronograph. It is hottest line of watches for the Rolex. Now, it's not more iconic than a Sub, but I never said most iconic. I never said that. You notice that, right?
It's not my favorite.
The most I
agree with.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be favorite. I'm talking. So most iconic Rolex watch, probably you can argue, is it a sub, steel sub, or is it steel GMT, Pepsi, or is it, what else would we consider most iconic sub? That would be between them two, I think. And the most iconic Omega will be obviously Omega Speedmaster Professional 42 millimeter. So
Look,
that would be
Rolex
iconic.
have many stars. Rolex have many stars. Omega have one major star, maybe like 1.5 star. You know, Omega don't have that many stars.
Yeah. We have to be honest. That's true. I agree with that. Basically, Speed is the star, and Alpha and Omega of Alpha and Omega of Omega. The Seamaster is
Is the half star.
Okay, hang on. I want to respond to Milli Vanilli. Does Bear ever shut up? How about you come on a live stream and I'll leave right away, and then you jump on the live stream and keep it going, you fucking cunt. Anyway, where was I? So Seamaster, right? Seamaster 300 probably would be that other half, 1.5 star, right?
I really like this the Seamaster 300 Heritage.
Yeah, I do realize that you like that watch, and so do I, and I'm craving to maybe buy that as well.
It's on my radar. It's on my radar right now.
Look, in the early 90s, when Omega was Jacques Biver, when it was actually in the marketing to try to save Omega out of almost bankruptcy, and he actually did a relationship with the producers to actually take James Bond under the wing. So so the Seamaster basically saved Omega from for a while, when actually they introduced that to James Bond. So is a the Speed is,
and actually, to be honest with you, my dealer, my friend dealer, tells me they are still selling most Seamasters. 300 Seamasters are still by far the most sold modern Omega watch in their store. And I can see that. Thank you for super chat, LA Meth Witch, $2 When Archie comes back, I'm sure he's going to mention, do we have any more super chat just in case? I don't want people to pay and then we ignore them. We have Oculus. The market is testing the Air King at $18,000 US. You know, Oculus, it's a result of rumors that it's going to be discontinued. I think $18,000 US is overly optimistic for that watch, but maybe, I don't know. Demand will determine that. But I do predict that if they do discontinue, we'll see the immediate jump, and then it's going to settle. I don't think it's going to be 18.
By the way, Bear, I was talking to Alex, the watchmaker, about when we talk about the Cartier Santos. So yeah, he said about the problems that the movement have. But when I mentioned the Cartier Santos, the skeleton one, he said there is a brilliant movement. That is a superior movement they actually did in the skeleton one.
That's good to hear, because I do have a high respect for Cartier as a watch company. I think it's a misconception that they're just fashion watches or jewelry watches. They have a long history, but I was a little bit disappointed with that. I trust Alex, and I think he's by far most knowledgeable from all of us when it comes to movements. And I was very happy when they announced it's an in-house movement. And I thought that knowing Cartier, how professional they are and how they're going to put an effort, they will develop actually high-quality movement. But overall, I guess they not so much.
They got focus in the aesthetic and the surrounding of the
LA
watch.
Methwitch, $2. LA Methwitch, $2. Calling LA Methwitch. My God, this dry rot, man. You start pulling it out, Snake. When is it going to end?
I
When's
showed you
this
my
horror?
pictures. Showed you my pictures,
When's
right?
this horror going to end? You know, Bear? You don't know anything about carpentry, Bear, do you?
No, I don't.
I got to tell you, man. Achilles, $5. The market is testing the Air King at 18,000 US. Thoughts? Viking, ridiculous. What do you think, Bear?
No, 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 no. I mean,
Paul
now
Salesius,
actually everything is
Arch.
possible, but
Phew. Yes, there we go. That's the horror.
That's dry rot.
Yeah, that's exact. Put it up again, Mike. Put it up again. Put it up again. They want to see. Bear wants to know exactly what to look out for. It's a
Bullshit.
bitch. It's just, and it crumbles. It's
You
just-
find out one day that your whole wall you can just poke finger holes.
yeah. Let's not just
through.
talk about that, but I just found out about that just recently. Paul Salesius, $5. Arch, let's do the poll. Should Bear buy that Speedy? So the poll, how are we going now, Bear? Look at this, 63% yes. Bear,
Yeah,
And you've got every other watch, Bear. Buy it.
60%. Can you afford it, Bear?
Shit.
No. I
Yes,
would
you
have to sell
can.
some shit.
Can I ask you something, Bear? Do you
No.
normally... Sorry?
It's okay, I'm just teasing you.
I was going to ask
Do-
you,
I
do
gotta-
you
You could buy three
Do-
of those if you wanted. Right
do you normally save up the money and then go shopping, or what do you do? Like, would you use a credit card to buy a watch?
I always use the credit card and I pay it off right away because I get the cash back on the credit card.
Okay.
I had,
Look,
I
Bear,
had
don't have.
I think
Look,
I had
Bear, don't have way too
about,
much what to lose. Yeah, you don't have what to lose. I mean, all the watches that will go up in value, you don't have much what to lose here anyway. It's just kind of a fun and that you have for watches, and is also a part of if
Yeah,
we
but credit
call
can
it,
be expensive. On credit card, you're looking at 13%. Interest rates, 13%. You're not going to... It's not that... It's expensive money. Low
are
rate
you
credit
talking about?
card. Low rate credit card. It can be very expensive if you don't have the money to pay it when it's due.
Oh, no. I always pay off right away. I do it for the purpose of cash back because I get on average annually about $7,000 to $10,000 in cash back.
Paul Salesius there. I've got to tell you something, Bear. You've got to be so damn careful with your purchases. We can't just buy everything we want. Paul Salesius, $5. Bear, you know what would be really cool for you? To ask Omega to do a piece unique in platinum for you. Model of your choice. Would they do that?
I don't think they do that at that time. I can just
Archie,
imagine how much would that
Archie,
cost. And
I'm going to say,
even if I do that, I'd still do Speedy.
Yes. Yes.
Archie, I can smoke expensive cigars, drink expensive wines, and also whiskeys and so on. And in the end
Yes.
of the year, in 1 year, you can see that I spend maybe $40,000-$50,000 by every day smoking nice, drinking nice, and enjoying my life. But that money is gone.
Yes.
Bear spend that same money, and the money is in the shelf. So it's a better way to look at it.
It's also not so good to smoke so much money. It's cigarettes, cigars.
No,
I mean,
it's not.
It's,
No, it's
how
not.
many cigars do you? How many times do you smoke a year, Bear?
Honestly, probably maybe dozen cigars a year, dozen maximum.
Okay, dozen. Yeah, that's
Let's
not
say
terrible.
once a month. Let's say once a month.
Once a month.
If
That's not terrible, is it?
no.
LA Meth Witch, $2 there. Bear, can I ask you, what is happening to the community? What do you think, Bear? What do you think is happening to them, okay?
To community. Whose
Yeah. Are
community?
they
What
getting
your
more
community?
and more vicious as it's harder to get any piece of quality? What do you think,
Oh, you're
Bear?
asking for the watch community. I thought
Yeah.
you're
What do you
asking about
think?
ArchieLuxury community because they're two different things. Watch
Yes.
community, watch community is needs to come to conclusion that the things have changed and to play the game
Yeah.
accordingly. Exactly as you advise in your numerous videos, and
Yes.
they just need to be informed, in my opinion. You can love the watches, you
Yes.
don't have to buy the watches to be a watch enthusiast. You can learn about watches, research, and you can also buy what you can afford.
Yes.
You need to buy what you
If
can afford. I love this watch so much. This is not,
Oh, your Railmaster.
yeah, this is not,
Railmaster.
this is not Rolex.
nice.
It's
This
Railmaster
is,
1957.
yes, sir. And I am in love with it. And it gives me so much pleasure. It truly
Bear.
makes me happy.
Let me see
Everything
the
on
face
this
of the
watch is
watch.
I love that. What size is that?
38.
Look at that.
It is a
Yeah.
gorgeous watch.
Honestly, guys, I'm just
like that
enjoying it
watch.
so much. That's
Here
a
we
real
go.
master,
Paul
yes.
Silesius, $5. Dream Cigar Night, Singapore. Archie, Bear, and Humble. 1 minute.
Oh my goodness, Paul, how much would I enjoy that, my friend? That would be, to begin, I would be honored to be with you, my friend. I would be honored. We would be three Slavs enjoying finer things of life. And yeah, this is the watch. By the way, thank you again to wonderful LA Meth, which for another $2 super chat. Very kind of you. The reason I'm talking about this is I never thought it's going to grow on me so much. It took a place of explorer in my heart. Simplicity, no date, beautiful size, this beautiful sapphire, nice size, nice elegant look, bracelet, best bracelet I have ever seen on any Omega watch by far.
Yeah, I like that bracelet
Beautiful
as well.
clasp and wonderful history of this watch, wonderful story behind it. So there you go. This is how it happens.
It's not light, right? The watch is not so light. It's a nice weight to it, right?
Yeah, this is nice weight. It's not, I never like the light watches. I don't get satisfaction. This is one of the reasons I'm not a fan of titanium, and it has to be like a special watch, like No Time to Die, to excite me. But this is beautiful. This is so beautiful, guys.
Bear,
It's
I like that way
beautiful
better
engraving.
than the newer one, than the newer generation. That one's way better.
Yes, so do I. Unfortunately, this is also much more expensive. And I have the newer generation as well, and it cannot touch this one. It doesn't come 100
is that
meters
one?
near.
How old is that one?
How old is it?
Yeah, I mean,
Well, they
like,
reissued this, I believe, in
when did the new?
2007.
Sorry.
Go again.
No, I
They
just was wondering when did the new issue come?
They're totally
Seven.
different. They're issued around the same time. I don't know which
Oh.
one came first, to be honest with you. But this is limited edition, and it's a heritage. It's a reissue of the. It's a limited edition. It came in 3 pieces. You had your Speedmaster. You had your.
This is the trilogy.
Railmaster trilogy. Yes, sir. Exactly.
Oh yeah,
trilogy.
okay. Came in the box. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
The box that basically.
I see.
So it's part of
looks
that.
like-
It's part of that trilogy collection.
Yes, but it's individual. It's not. You could buy all 3 in one box, but they also sold them individually in their own boxes.
Okay. Okay.
To be very honest with you, now that I have this and that I experience this, honestly, I wish I bought the trilogy. and that would be such a nice little collection on its own.
Yeah.
Just those 3 watches, 3 iconic pieces from Omega. We have a super chat from Zhao Wei. Their opinion on Omega Seamaster 300 1957 re-edition limited edition at retail from you. Sorry,
I'm sorry. I looked at that watch recently. I think I liked it a lot.
I want to bring the picture up, but I can't do it. Can you bring the
Yes.
picture?
We can bring the picture up.
So this is the from Zhao Wei super chat. She wanted to
$7,
discuss.
$8 bear. Opinion on Omega Seamaster 300 1957 re-edition, limited edition at the retail from AD. Is it a buy or a pass? You know what, Zhao Wei? Why don't you go in there with that special sexy bra and see if you can get 20 to 30% off? That's what I do.
No, that's 30% doesn't happen for. Don't do on a Chrono 24. Just do a nice picture on basic Google image.
Omega.
So it is.
It's
Omega
the Omega. Which one is it?
300.
Seamaster 300 1957.
1957 re-edition, limited edition.
This is actually a beautiful watch, Bear. I love all the 1957s.
I just recently looked this watch up. This
Look
watch
at this,
is
Bear.
This is amazing watch.
Bear, would you get it as a trilogy? You know they did the 3 together.
Yeah, I was just saying when you were fucking around on your own live stream, I was saying how I regretted not buying that trilogy.
This has the same bracelet as your Railmaster.
How much were the set, Bear?
There's one for sale. I saw one for sale recently. $25,000 for all 3, and the box. On
I love that big box.
It's on Chrono 24, I think. Just saw it recently.
That's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad.
Well, Bear, there's no bargains anymore in this world. You know that, don't you?
But I agree, Archie.
3 watches in a box.
I agree with both of you guys that this is just a beautiful watch.
Bear, just go and get it, okay?
The 300.
You know what? I tell you one thing for sure. Can I tell you one thing? I'd rather have this trilogy set than that bloody platinum Speedmaster.
And you're probably not wrong. You're probably Paul,
the platinum Speedmaster is probably a lot more collectible. It's going to be worth money. But wouldn't it be nice just to have 3 steel trilogy 57s?
Yep.
Archie, would you actually agree? You could have that, and you're one and done with Omega. There you go. You got you have the ultimate 3 Omegas.
Yep.
You know what? I got to tell you, Bear. I reckon. I don't know if I should say this to you, Bear.
You can say anything you like, Paul. We're friends.
Okay, I'd sell my 3 Rolex and just buy steel Omega. You know what I'd buy?
The trilogy.
So I'd want a Seamaster 300, probably that reissue.
Did you just say you sell your 3 Rolexes?
3 Rolexes, and I would invest in Omega. Because you know why?
Okay, are you trolling now? I mean,
no, I'm just kind of sick of. I'm kind of sick of Rolex hype.
I'm not going to even let you say this because that's a nonsense. Okay, we're going to next super chat.
But do you understand how beautiful? Okay, LA Meth Witch, $5. Arch, I'm on the wait list at the Gold Coast for Bluesy. Should I change the order to an OP41, 10K cheaper and first? No, you're not going to get OP41 is. Come on, LA Meth Witch. Wake up.
But hang on.
You know what? They hate it when you come in.
Hang on. Back to truck up. How about this? Hey guys, hi, I'm LA Meth Witch, and I'm on a waiting list for the Bluesy. I understand how difficult it is to get. If you guys get any steel Rolex, could you please give me a call. Any.
Stay with the
Rolex.
bluesy. LA Methwich, stay with the bluesy. Don't be. They hate it when people dick around.
They do hate.
I know what they say in the back room. I've seen their joke. They say, "We weren't going to give him one anyhow. Why don't you? Why don't we put you down for the panda instead?" Come on, Bear.
Yes. Yes.
This is
yes,
ridiculous.
Yes,
LA
No, but
Methwich.
I
Come
just
on, man.
wanna-
What
I
are you
just wanna
smoking,
bring-
man?
Well, I do meth.
1 minute.
I do. Yeah. I do want to comment to you, LA Matt, which I would open the opportunities for other steel and silver OP41 and black OP41 are beautiful watches, and you might get lucky. They're not as impossible to get as some think they are. However, opening yourself to more opportunities and having them clearly understand that you will jump on any of the opportunities puts you in a much better position in my book. Obviously, being polite, respectful, and still saying that if the bluesy comes in, you're still interested and you're still gonna take it. And that's how I see it. Is anyone else on the live stream? I can't see now anyone.
Sorry, I'm typing something. I'll
I'm
be right.
still
Okay. Lord, what do you think?
about what I was just.
I'm saying that people maybe should try the tactics of letting the AD know that they're open to other opportunities, not just specific watch, that they're on a waiting list. And I don't think they would upset them. Just let them know, let me know if there is another opportunity for another steel piece or two-tone piece, whatever they want. So that way they increase their chances by simply adding the options.
I think that's a good idea, but it needs to be tackled very carefully. I mean, if that relationship
Agreed.
is already off to a good start, and just like our favorite Aussie expat, you come with the Krispy Kreme donuts, and everything is smooth. You can say, I still want the bluesy, but hey, if any of the other Rolex steels come and no one claims them, would you please let me know? I would appreciate it. Maybe I will end up getting both the bluesy and whatever else you can give me. But if you already feel like the relationship is purely transactional, they don't know anything about you, they don't really care about you, they don't even remember your name, things happen. I wouldn't force it. I would try to stick to the model and where I am in the list. You have to feel it out. It's human relationships are hard, especially when money is involved. It's even harder. So you have to feel it out, and you have to be careful, I think.
Good advice. I agree with you. I mean, being tactful, and knowing your place. I mean, ultimately, at what level of relationship you are, so that you act accordingly. Makes sense. So I think this is the answer you have. But if you're asking about the quality of the watch, OP41, in all honesty, at retail, is one of the best watches you can buy. At the secondary market price, especially when you get into colors, I think it's total hype. It's way overpriced, and it just doesn't make sense paying for entry-level Rolex in excess of 15 to 20 to 30,000 US dollars.
Yeah.
To me, that's crazy. But as a watch itself, at the retail, I'm going to say there is no comparison to it on that level. At that retail price that they sell for, they managed to improve the bracelet, They managed to improve the clasp. It has outstanding movement, gorgeous dials. Size is just perfect. Some people felt with the size of 41, it might be too big, but Rolex managed to do the same magic as they did with the Rolex Sub, which is 41 millimeter, and to make it very nicely wearable on most of the wrists. So from that perspective, it's one of the best watches. I think OP41 millimeter black is slowly taking a place of the former Explorer 39 millimeter. For the people who are not able to handle 36 millimeter Explorer, this is a new option as the everyday piece with this simple yet beautifully designed dial.
I agree. The OP41 actually also only measures 39 millimeters. It doesn't measure 41.
No, it's a 41. There was previous selection of OPs. They were 39 millimeter.
The
Those were
OP41. I thought I saw a video where somebody measured an OP41 and it measured 39 or 39.5.
Hey, if it'll help, why don't you tell them to go there and get a Panda? If it'll help.
Anyway,
I could be wrong.
You know, it's ridiculous, LA. I don't know what he's smoking.
Super chat
Unknown user, $2. Bear, good advice. I got 36 mil silver for 6.5 in December.
I was saying that at retail, there is no better watch than OP41 or OP36, depending on your wrist size. By far, best watch at that price level.
Bear, you can't get it. Okay, impossible. Okay?
I hear you.
Impossible. Okay.
I hear you.
Archie, I have a question. Seiko probably, I think they got offended by you calling them cheaters, so they started to upmarket their watches for thousands of dollars. Well, what do you think?
You know, there's a lot of people who are very proud of Seiko in Japan. They have huge following, like that upmarket. You never been a Seiko man, Bear?
I experienced a lot of Seikos, did a lot of videos on them. I own 2 Grand Seikos, Snowflake and SBG Age 001, which is high beat movement. And I love them. But to be very honest with you, I also love the Tag Heuer, and I also love the Breitling, and I also love the Tudor, and I also love the IWC. That's how much I love them. They make a good watch, and they make a terrible fanboys. That's what Grand Seiko does.
Terrible. But you agree to spend thousands of dollars on Seikos today, like thousands.
I'm done buying Seiko. I'm not looking into Seiko at all anymore any longer. I do respect Seiko to a certain extent, but I don't think I think Ziratsu polishing is marketing scheme. It's not even close to that legendary mythical story that they are selling us. I think their dials are nice, but nothing nicer to me. I mean, I look closely to a dial on my green OP41, and it's remarkable. Dial on Omega C Master ceramic dial is beautiful. A dial on the Shidi Moser Fume dial green is beautiful. So it's not like it's so ahead of everybody else. The movements are mediocre. The spring drive I despise because it's just a form of the quartz movement, and I genuinely don't like it.
Despise is a bit hard, Bear.
I despise it. To me, the ideal Grand Seiko would be Snowflake in steel, with high beat movement, and it would have a proper bracelet, higher quality bracelet. It would have a proper clasp. And at that point, I would appreciate that watch truly. But
Hand wind or automatic?
Pardon me, sir?
Hand wind or automatic?
Automatic high bit. I would prefer that. And I mean, in all honesty, actually, okay, despise is as strong word as when you use disaster. So I guess we are very similar in our need to highlight how strongly we feel about something. So sure.
Do you have
maybe
any
it's a
quartz in your
disaster.
collection, Bear?
Maybe somewhere in, I don't know, maybe in one of the drawers.
No, but in your good collection, any good quartz is
No.
there?
No.
Ken Fresno, Bear, tell us how you really feel.
I always do. I always do.
Bear, I'm not
Bear
sure.
Lou Soul super chat.
$2. Bear, despising spring roll, drive, sweep, and accuracy.
No,
Despise-
I'm going to be honest with you. I find it comical when people talk about accuracy. Well, if you want to go about accuracy, I'll take my G-Shock and it will be as accurate as fucking spring drive, which is just a form of a quartz movement.
Glorified quartz.
Glorified quartz. If you want to achieve pure accuracy in the proper mechanical movement, I will respect that. I will genuinely respect that. But achieving accuracy in a digital aspect through quartz help is not as a great achievement as they're trying to present. And listen,
would you ever get
I
the
love-
oyster quartz then?
Oh my God, how much I hate that Rolex. Oh my God, how much I hate that fucking Rolex.
No, Bear.
I probably three Rolexes that I hate the most are oyster quartz and the rare fucking birds.
Rare birds! Rare birds!
The rare, those ugly, fucking outdated, disgusting pieces of shit. I was watching Tim Massa trying to hype them with the whole concept that the Gerald Genta was actually at his early age involved in designing the oyster quartz, and that design is beautiful because of that, and blah blah. NX, please stop these long ones. I lose the trail of the thought in the chat. So, to begin, I appreciate. I mean, he actually did a video, a live stream, discussing how much he loves certain quartz watches. Okay, he mentions oyster quartz. He mentioned the F. Pigeon. What's the one? Elite Eclipse. Fucking
Sure.
what is it? What's the name, Archie? Help me.
Chronometer de Blue?
No. Quartz shitter. Quartz. Eclipse. Ellipse.
Sorry to interrupt.
Anyway.
I gotta step out. I'm having a sugar incident.
Mike,
right
you
now.
okay,
I gotta
man?
go.
You okay?
I'm not okay
love-
right now.
Be well.
We love
Be
you,
well.
Mike.
I'll be back in a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah,
Feel
have
better.
something to
Feel
eat.
better. Feel better.
So you can twist it any way you like. You can turn it around. You can twist it any way you want. To me, quartz is elegance. Thank you, OC. Much appreciated.
Can I twist it? Can I twist it
Twist
once
it.
when it comes to oyster
Yeah.
quartz?
Please.
Just looking at the recent market trends, especially connected to high-profile auctions driving up the price range of certain models. The March Bonhams auction coming up is selling Michael Caine's personal oyster quartz. So as an investment, because
Those things
they're
are
still
always so
not-
hyped. Michael Caine's one will be going for massive money, and I don't even particularly like him as an
gonna pull
actor.
up. It's gonna pull well.
I'm gonna
no,
respond to that
no.
with a little comment from Seinfeld. To me, that's very similar when Kramer tries to trade someone's famous undershirt for the van. Okay, in all honesty, that's irrelevant. When I say that quartz is not heirloom, quartz is not something that's meant to last forever. Sure, Tim Masso telling us how oyster quartz is built in a way that it can
But
be
they
fixed,
thought it would
repaired,
last forever, Bear. They thought it would last forever.
and maybe it does. but in my mind, it doesn't.
No,
In
Alex.
my
Well, a circuit,
mind,
a
Alex
circuit has a limited life, doesn't it?
right, and Alex says it's very costly to
And you
service.
can't. They don't make these things anymore. The tech. It's kind of like having VHS tapes. That video store. If you don't have the tape record, the player, because nobody makes them anymore. You know what I'm saying? They're Betamax. We should get into Betamax, Bear.
Quartz is now.
It's evil.
He uses.
It's
this
evil, Bear.
Epizone. I don't think it's evil.
It's not winner chicken dinner, is it?
Yeah, but
No.
the problem with this quote is we're talking about how evil Rolex quartz are. We forgot that AP and also Patek still producing watches in quartz.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying they
Ladies,
shouldn't and they
are
shouldn't.
ladies okay to have quartz? They love quartz.
The ladies are absolutely okay to have a quartz, and everybody else is okay to have a quartz. I'm not here to say to people, hey, you're not allowed to have a quartz. You asked me to tell you how I feel about Grand Seiko. So I went on my tirade, got to the quartz component, then I went on my second tirade, talking about the quartz watches. This is all my personal opinions, my personal feelings, which in no shape or form are they meant to be influencing anyone. I only share my thoughts. Now there
Archie,
could be some. Tim
how
also
expensive
feels
going to be?
opposite.
How expensive going to be to replace a quartz movement in a Patek?
Look, to be honest with you, I that's one of the reasons why I got rid of quartz Pateks I had was I was fearful that you can't get a replacement because they use technology that unfortunately, Amiga says they can service every watch except quartz. Did you know that, Bear?
Oh shit.
I don't even know why would you service quartz. I simply don't understand the logic
No,
behind it.
because
Even if it is,
there isn't
even if
no.
it is, just drop another module in and go on.
You don't understand.
but-
It's still a lot of moving parts in it.
Okay, so what? So what?
It needs oil. It needs new seals. It needs a case polish.
Okay.
And what happens if that was your father's watch? Like good memories in that watch. You want to keep it working.
Of course. Hey, listen, I'm going to show you the watch. It doesn't even work, but it's important to me, and I keep it. I will never get rid of it. It's extremely important if I still have it here. Okay, yeah, it's in a very special place, and there is a perfect example of the watch that I will never sell. There you go.
What watch
Thank
is
you.
this?
The River Rat watch.
The River Rat watch.
This is a
Loose
quartz.
Soul, $5. Bear, we value your opinion. Archie is Darth Vader, but you are Palpatine. There we go.
Oof, I like that very much, Luso. Thank you. I appreciate that.
No, you have the Patek. You have, I think, the Patek. No, what was the name? That super thin one that they did. That also
The
quartz.
Cellini?
No, for men. The Patek.
Calm down, collect your thoughts, and put the sentence together.
I think Trump used to have that Patek. That
the ellipse, but that could be. A lot of those were mechanical.
They have both.
I did not even.
They have
both. Okay,
Yeah,
I did not know, but I love actually ellipse mechanical. It's a beautiful watch.
The
Beautiful watch. I love
the new rose gold one is really beautiful, but I think what is really unique about the older jumbos they have is the dial itself is blued gold. Too.
Yes.
So white gold with blued gold dial. It's a beautiful piece. It's very unique, and it's if if you haven't suffered from the hormones in the chicken, as Archie says, it can still be a wearable watch for men too.
Agreed.
And you know, they used to
agreed.
sell. They had an ellipse lighter, ellipse key ring, and ellipse cufflinks. You could get a whole set.
Oh wow.
John Reardon talks about this in
Yeah, John Reardon loves that stuff.
Yeah, he loves it.
I think Patek wishes he'd shut up, to be honest.
Can I ask you something, Archie? I'm a little bit confused. I see people are talking to Rolex in the chat, but I don't see
Rolex, jump on. Why don't you jump on, Rolex?
Please.
Why can't I see Rolex? Like, what's the reason I don't see him?
I don't understand.
Maybe when we had the original
One
fight,
minute.
he might have blocked me. I'm thinking that could be. By the way, Rolex, if you are on the chat, jump on, man. Jump on. Jump on a live stream. You guys hear about Koya, new co-raised seed money to seed money to buy ultra high and rare watches in bundles to allow others to invest in fractional shares. Thoughts? I will not be able to give any opinion on this because I have no idea what it is and what is he referring to. So,
Bear, the concept is, and they have had these kinds of initiatives for, works of art since, and that makes much more sense, right? Because they are single, they are unique pieces, and not the mortals among us usually can't buy these kinds of pieces. So you can invest a fraction of it, just like you can invest in a fraction of a single Bitcoin, and you will continue earning the value. Of course, when it comes to watches, and that's why a lot of us like getting watches and investing, quote unquote, in watches, because we can actually enjoy them and integrate them into our life and infuse them with some immediate meaning as part of that life, right, on a daily basis. So as a watch enthusiast, I think it seems very hollow. I won't say shallow, but very hollow to have this sort of initiative, because the watches are already mass produced, no matter how limited they are, no matter how inaccessible some models have become. So it takes the joy away from the entire thing. I don't mind people investing in pieces, but I hate people turning the entire enthusiasm and the hobby into this sort of investment game. Because same thing with Scotch, for example, right? One of the beautiful things about collecting Scotch, even when it's expensive bottles, you can actually, if everything comes crashing tomorrow, you can actually drink the damn thing and enjoy it, right?
Yes.
No one
Good
can
point.
take that from you.
Good point.
You may have lost money from it. Maybe you won't be able to sell it for hundreds or thousands of dollars, but you can actually enjoy the damn thing. Same thing with the watch. The world might come crashing down, and unless we devolve into complete anarchy and chaos, you will still enjoy that Railmaster on your wrist, period. No one can take away that enjoyment from you. But when it turns into pure investment, like when people invest in a barrel that's in Bolivia, let's say, that some rich guy rescued or bought years ago from Scotland, and you invest into a fraction of it, what happens? How many other people have a fraction? When if the value of it comes crashing down, what happens to your share? Will you ever be able to even sip it? No.
I see.
So
now, are you telling me this is almost like buying a shares?
Exactly. And I talk from the point of view of an enthusiast, right? Don't take this as an investment advice, but I think it takes the joy away from the hobby. completely.
Well, would this? How would this even work? Like, okay, so let's say we are all investing in this one Daytona. Do we all get to wear this Daytona?
No,
So
it's
where is this?
away somewhere. It's a safe queen. No one touches it.
Huh.
As far as I understand. Again, I haven't.
I don't think that will ever really work. That's to me as bad idea as rent a watch. Because I think most of us who are in this hobby love their watch on the wrist, love their watch with them. And that feeling you have when you're actually winding it, feeling you have when you're looking at it, when you're cleaning it, when you're playing with it, whatever you're doing, right? So, I mean, you're right, you explained it perfectly with this scotch, illustrating it with whiskey, with scotch. Yeah.
Sorry about that, guys. There, I had
can't see
trades.
that.
What's going on?
Not much. We're just waiting for you. We're waiting for you, Ponte.
Whew! I just got my security cameras installed in the ceiling.
Okay.
Excellent.
Expensive to install, you know that.
Luckily, you're making a lot of super chats tonight. Not, guys.
What the hell's the
Gentlemen.
problem, man? Seriously, you know?
Is it my aftershave?
I think.
Who knows? Who knows?
Did you know, Bear? Yesterday was the worst stream I've had for super chats since Pugsley came on.
Why?
Since he
Is it
left.
because
That's the
is it,
worst. You know, I couldn't even get a Miami hooker for 30 minutes. That's how bad it was.
That's terrible. That's terrible. Disappointing.
It's okay. It's just that's just life, you know. It's just
Did
how.
you at least you at least had a good chat? You saw a beautiful lady. You got all excited about it, and you probably, hopefully, made some progress with that fridge. So altogether, hey, it's not a loss. It's not a loss, and you still kept your audience. Hey, Bobby, my man. I love Bobby. Thank
Bobby's
you very
cool.
much, my friend. Bobby is really good guy, man. Bobby, super chat for Bear.
Bobby Legs, $5 super chat for Bear.
Can you do me a big favor? He has a really nice channel, Archie. Could you please just show everyone his channel and ask them to join his channel?
What is that, man?
Bobby
he's
Legs.
A great Bobby Legs, exactly. He will. He's continuously supported you in.
He's gotta turn the stream off when he's using the toilet.
I agree.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ. But the thing is, you know, Clive was nasty about it. Marcelo is just silly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying or not? He's naive, isn't he? Like, he doesn't mean to cause any harm or any trouble. He's just... I mean, how could you be angry with the man with the bird in his hair? How could you...
Here's a super chat from Seattle Rob.
Bobby Legs. Did you want me to promote Bobby Legs' channel? You said he's got a channel.
Yes. Please,
Is it any
Bobby
good?
Legs. It's actually excellent. He does a nice watch talk. He does a nice videos.
Holy shit! He got the call to get a submariner. Why don't I ever get the call? Can I ask you that?
Who got the call?
And you know what? Bobby Legs. He deserves it, man. The guy is a proper enthusiast. He's a wonderful guy. There is a group
I'm
of
an
guys
enthusiast too, Bear. I don't get the call.
You are not that type of enthusiast. I'll be honest with you. These guys are like they are all about watches. There's no.
By the
drama.
way,
there is
Seattle
no,
Rob $2. Hi, y'all. Wanted to hop in, but COVID kicking my. Let me say to you, sir, at Seattle. That's Rob Hill. Rob Hill. Me and Bear officially apologize. We did not realize you have a goddess. We did not. We would keep her tissues, her underpants, her towels. Okay? Bear, can I please have an apology from you? We were completely wrong. We want to
Bobby,
apologize, and we're sorry.
Bobby, my friend, you know what? I just found out today who gifted you this beautiful watch that we criticized.
Yeah.
You absolutely should keep it. We are both
And don't worry,
dumbasses for even slightly
Wizard
recommending
doesn't
that.
mind, okay? Wizard doesn't mind, okay? In fact, you can use us as an excuse. Blame us.
Blame us. So you mind showing Bobby Leg's channel, or however you can do? I don't know how you can do it.
We can. I just shared the link, Bear. I just shared the link for the last
you did.
5.
Yeah.
Bear.
I didn't see. Oh yes. So
You
guys,
told me to
can you
share
please-
the.
can
Oh,
you
guess
please
who
go-
we've got here?
I don't know.
You never guess who we've got on here. Ronnie Paul. Oh, Ronnie Paul, I missed you.
Ronnie Paul, hello, sir.
Bobby
Guys,
Legs. Look at
please-
this.
So
He's
listen,
on his way to pick up. Look at the happiness in that mouth. Look at his face.
Man, genuinely happy
Very
guy.
cool.
Genuinely happy guy. Love Bobby. Guys, he's got some great videos. He's got great shot. And you know what, Bobby? If you ever want to join us on this live stream,
Look at that
I
smile on
promise
his mouth.
you'll be having a good time here. You'll have a great time here.
He's got the call. Why don't we get the call, Bear? Tell me that.
I get a call every day. I talk with my dealer every day, 3 times a day sometimes. I talk to him sometimes more than with my wife. To be honest with you.
Your wife can't get
Honestly.
Daytonas for you.
No, she cannot. That's for sure. That is correct. That is correct. Where is Ronnie Paul? Our man, Ronnie Paul.
you guys
Yeah,
see
just
me?
supporting us with the super chats.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah,
up, guys?
that's it.
Happy New Year.
And we
Happy
got
New Year.
Reverend Plastic. Hello, Plastic.
Mystique.
Hello, my friends. There's been a lot of angst in the chat. The children are divided, my friends.
Why is that?
We need Rolex to reach out thine olive branch to thy disciple Fat Ben.
Oh, look at this.
apologise-
Just hang on 1 minute.
apologise
Just
to
hang
Fat
on.
Ben.
Hold the thought. Loose Soul, $5. Taking a bath on the stock market today. No cash, Chopper.
You know, Paul, I was not
Loose
in a
Soul
good
was
mood
the guy
today
who-
myself.
Yes.
I was not. I lost some serious money in the last couple of weeks, Paul.
Interest rates are going up.
I know, man. I don't know what to do. Do I sell shit and end the pain, or what's the story
Hold,
here?
Bear. You must hold, my child. Hold.
I
Bear.
think so.
Hold through the dark times.
How much are we talking about? Like, what do you got money? What's the borrowed money in?
It's so vulgar to talk about it. It's so vulgar. I'm
Bear.
not going to talk about it.
Here we go. Rob CL. Rob, put the cat down, Marcelo. He doesn't want to be. He doesn't enjoy that.
No.
Please leave the cat. Now,
Archie, I wanted to say the Lord's Prayer, the Pontiff's Prayer, my friend.
here, Rob CL. Seattle Rob, $2. If you don't make it, you can have the Pepsi. If I don't make it, you can have the Pepsi. Can you
Wow.
put me in for a good stead with that wife? His wife runs a Chinese restaurant. Rob, I'll take care of her.
Be nice, Archie. Be classy. Okay? Let's not go
Yeah.
to the dark side.
Rolex, $2. Plastic. I've never had a problem with Ben.
I just
Rolex,
want our
jump on the live
children.
stream, brother.
I just
What's
want our
it-
children
what's-
to get along.
But what's the story here? Why would Rolex and Ben have a problem with each other?
Yeah, I think it's a bit of sibling rivalry, but I've crafted a prayer for everybody.
It's
to
a
bow
power
their
struggle,
heads.
Bear. Power
I've-
struggle.
I've crafted a prayer for everyone to bow their heads
great
and
guys.
pray.
Two great guys. Two great guys.
Are you ready to receive thine prayer?
Yes, sir.
Our Pontiff, who art in Brisbane, hallowed be thy name. Thy paddocks come, thy Rolexes be done, on earth as it is in Brisbane. Give us this day our Rolex, and forgive us our shitters, as we forgive those who buy shitters among us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from garbage. Amen.
Amen. May the Lord be with you. May you be shitter
This is
free.
actually really
that was
nicely
fucking
written.
beautiful.
That was interesting.
Ronnie Paul, we haven't seen you for a while. Are you okay, man?
I've been out with the COVID for 2.5 weeks.
Damn,
Holy
dude.
shit! You
I'm
okay,
still-
man?
I'm still weak as hell. I'm going back to.
Are you getting the vax now? Now that you had it, are you getting the vax?
No.
Well, actually,
absolutely
now
not.
he doesn't need it.
Why?
Now he doesn't need it.
Now I
Because
don't need it.
He's got
got immunity.
antibodies now.
You can
And,
still get it's a virus. You can get it over and over again.
So I'm gonna get shots forever.
Sorry?
I'm gonna get needles forever.
Why you say that?
Well, because you got boosters all the time. It's a
Boosters?
virus, right? It mutates.
So what does that
Anyways,
mean?
Well, if it mutates, that means that they have to change the concoction, right?
Correct. So what are you going to do then? You going to get it or you're not?
I'm not going to get it.
Yeah, I'm just
Ronnie
glad.
Paul.
I'm
Stubborn
glad.
that way. I'm not going to do it.
I'm glad
Ronnie
you
Paul, I
didn't,
want to ask
have
you.
a bad
We've got
reaction.
inflation is 7% in
Yeah.
America now. 7%?
So I think it's like 5% in Canada. They announced the highest since 1980. Is that right?
Yeah,
I think it's
yeah,
5%.
yeah, but that's not the official. That's the official rate, but the actual rate is
well,
actually higher.
Right,
You know
we
that?
you and I know they're full of shit and that they're excluding calculation numbers in their calculation. Right?
Yeah.
Exactly. But listen, you
Exactly.
got bigger problems now. Now we're going to have stagflation because now they're going to.
I'm going to take a shower.
Okay, Marcelo. We love you, Marcelo.
Enjoy.
Don't
my
take the
friend.
cat in, okay? Don't take the cat. Take the
Make sure
wife
it's
in,
cold.
okay? Go and
Peace
take
be
the
with
wife
you.
in. That's what I would do.
Peace be with you,
Camera on the
Marcelo.
computer.
May the
I
pontiff be with you
think
forever.
can keep it. Just take a shower after that.
Okay,
I open the
okay,
camera.
Take the
okay,
camera
okay,
with
okay.
you.
Ronnie Paul,
Okay,
how bad is
listen,
it really? Ronnie
listen.
Paul, how bad?
Okay, so listen to me. They're going to increase the interest rates now, and they say that the Bank of Canada is going to increase it 6 times this year.
Yeah.
We are going to enter a period of what's called stagflation. Stagflation
Yep.
means people won't be spending money; they will be holding on to the money.
Yep,
And the
hoarding.
government hates that.
Yep.
The government does not like that. The government would rather you have inflation so that you're forced to spend money and go into debt than to be holding on to money. So we're gonna be entering a really interesting period right now because people aren't going to be spending cash.
Correct.
Yes.
So tell me
I don't
this:
know.
would you invest in Rolex? Would you buy Rolex
Okay,
Steel
so
Sports?
Listen, watches like Rolex and AP and Patek are what you would call AAA bonds.
Yes.
Rolex,
These are
please.
good.
Rolex.
These are good quality watches. These would be the last to fall. And if these brands fall, it won't matter anymore because everything else will be dead.
The Pine Barren $5. Real inflation is 15% plus when including food and fuel. Market going down. Bear, I just made a video about 12 hours ago. I don't know if you saw it.
I watched.
And what I said was, don't buy the hyped Rolex like the Pepsi, the Panda. I mean, if you can get it at retail, of course get it. But I'm saying on the secondary market, go for the second tier. Explorer 2. Go for even a steel, anything that's not super hyped. What do you think, Bear? Do you agree with me or do you think I'm wrong? Please tell me. I want to hear your thoughts.
I want the honest answer. I don't know. That's the
Are you
honest
better
answer.
off
James,
to have a Pepsi or an Explorer 2 and a Millie, in my case? You could have a Pepsi or the 2.
know,
I think the 2 would be safer.
there's a bit
Pepsi.
of a logic. There's a bit of logic there, what you're saying, but in the same time,
Listen, Archie, Rolex is Rolex. You're in Rolex. You
Yeah.
don't got to worry about anything.
yeah.
I've only got 3, Ronnie Paul.
But yeah, and then you got the 4 Pateks, which isn't too bad.
They've been soft.
Yeah, I know, but they're not worthless.
You should never have
So
sold the
Archie
6006. That
Archie
was a
doesn't
mistake.
think like that, Ronnie. Archie fucking freaks out when he loses $150 on a watch.
He should
in
never
his
have sold a
mind-
6006.
Ponte,
Bear, you know, the biggest mistake has been that AP I had, man. That thing has gone through the roof.
But that was like
I
10 years ago,
disagree,
wasn't
Plastic.
it?
That 6006 is ugly as fuck.
I think Archie regrets selling it.
You know what?
Archie,
I'll be honest
I
with
don't
you.
know.
You can't keep everything. I mean, what I did with the money was very handy. It fixed a few
Well,
problems.
okay, good. That's
I bought the
key.
Birkins. The Birkins.
But I'm going to answer your question. I really do believe that you should upgrade your Explorer 2 and your Milgauss to Pepsi. I really believe that. I stand behind it.
Here.
I
Those
think that's
saith
good. I
thine
think
Bear.
I agree. I agree.
Blessed be Bear.
See, Bear,
Yes,
you're
Birkins.
emotionally involved. We're talking financial. You got to be. It's not
I don't think
emotion,
you
Bear.
are.
Wise financial decision, Paul.
I don't think you would that you will do better with Milgauss and Explorer 2 than you would with Pepsi. I really don't see it as that. I mean they all can drop. They all can drop. No question about it, but I'm not asking you to buy it. I'm asking you to upgrade, to basically put two watches for one.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think
Bear,
Bear's
the only-
right. I think Bear's right, Archie. I mean, those
Also,
other two don't
during
compare
the-
to one Pepsi right now. I mean,
That's
as
true,
far
During
as
the
just-
financial
it's
crisis,
better
you
to-
tend to have people with money buying watches. And I think Explorer 2 and Milgauss are very working class Rolex, where Pepsi is a
Oh,
bit.
jeez, Mike looks terrible. Can we just say a quick prayer for Mike? Lord, I pray for Mike to get over his affliction. We bless thee, and we want him back fitter.
What's
and
wrong with
healthier than
Mikey?
ever. He just looks terrible today, Bear. I just really hope
Mikey,
he's okay.
Mikey,
I think
are
you should
you
go have a lie
okay?
down,
bro?
mate.
Are
Mikey,
you okay, Mike?
what's going on?
no, I'm
brother?
having a diabetic reaction, man.
Go and have a lie down,
So
brother.
what do you need to do?
I
He
just
needs to eat a
did it.
bucket of ice
I
cream.
ate some sugar and I just have to fucking wait.
Okay, so what did you eat?
I ate a little bit of chocolate and a half a turkey sandwich.
Okay.
Nice choice.
And there's
So
just
you
nothing I
need-
can
you
do
need
because I changed my diet. My normal insulin amount, which normally, if I don't eat, my sugar goes down to normal. But since
Right.
I've changed my diet, now my sugar tanks if I don't eat. Okay, I need to take less insulin, but I don't really find that out until my sugar tanks on me, and
Shit.
I find that out the
That's
hard
dangerous.
way, like I'm doing
Yeah.
now. My sugar was 38, just fucking coma low. Okay,
Mike, can you go and look after yourself, man? Just-
What was your sugar?
38.
Oh, Mikey.
Please, Mike.
And well, it's just
Go
because I
and-
didn't eat today, and
go and rest,
my
Mikey,
mate.
diet.
you need to lay down, man. Never mind this fucking live stream bullshit.
Yeah,
Please,
Relax.
Mike,
No, I mean
please. We love you.
I've eaten, and I've put some sugar down in me, and
Mike, we'll
it's just a
pray
matter
for
of
you, mate.
time.
We'll continue to
I
pray
just
for
got to
you,
ride
and
this out. You know,
we
it's
want
just,
you well. Please go and lie down, mate. The community
Well,
will pray for
lying
you, my
down
friend.
won't make any difference. I'm not gonna lie.
Let him be.
Call
Let him
911.
be. Okay, don't stress him, Mikey. Just don't get
Yeah.
stressed. Take it
I'm
easy.
good. I'm good.
Chill. Calm down, because stress makes it worse. All good. All
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, no, I'm
So good. Let's just
steadily
drop it.
getting
Green
steadily
room.
feeling better.
Green room. How are you going, green room?
Yeah, man, I'm okay.
Here, green
I'm
room.
alright. Hey, man.
I was
what's
waiting
going on?
for you.
Yeah, it's nice.
Here we go, brother. Here we go. I don't know if you've seen it. Archie was showing it earlier.
Yeah.
This is the one that you asked me to bring it on.
Bear wants your
It is
address,
beautiful.
green room, so he can send you the watch.
Ah.
Put your address in the private chat.
I got to
Bear will
tell
send
you
the watch.
something, Bear. That is a beautiful watch. Bear, do you think those sort of Omegas is the next phase now that you can't get Rolex? Is the market moving to Omega?
No.
I think pre-ceramic Rolex.
I don't know fucking where it's moving to, man.
Ronnie Paul, how
Anthony
bad
hopes-
is it?
Anthony
Ronnie-
hopes that it moves towards GP.
That's a joke.
Oh,
That's an
GP.
absolute.
Did you see his books? That guy has something like 15 or 20 GPs in his collection. What the hell is he thinking?
He's
He's
crazy,
an idiot.
man. He's crazy.
And what about their robbery? How do they sustain that loss?
Well, what I've been reading from this one guy who's been following what's going on, a report has been filed with the police and they're investigating it, but nobody's really doing any action on it. So I don't know if it was even a fraudulent move on his part.
I don't know about you guys, but Bear and Archie, if we had a $1 million watch robbery where we are, it'd be
I
all over
smelled
the
a
bloody
skunk
headline.
from the very fucking beginning. I think this is an orchestrated event. I'll say it outright right now. Everybody was involved. Everybody from the dealer to TBG to fucking everybody was involved from the very beginning to the very end.
But you don't get the police involved, do you? If it's a joke?
No, it's not a joke. I mean, it's a fucking $1 million
Mike's
fucking
saying
heist.
it may be more to it, Archie. There may be layers that we aren't aware of.
Listen,
That's what I'm saying.
Mikey,
That's what I'm
are you
saying, man.
suggesting? You suggesting
It's not
maybe
just-
insurance
Yeah.
scam?
Yeah.
But would insurance pay out there if it's on the road, mate? If all these
Yeah, I
watches
don't
are
know
in
if
there?
they would. Yeah, I don't know if
probably
they would. That's a
probably
good
got
point.
heavy hitters that are laying heavy on him that he owes money to that are like threatening his life.
I don't know if they
he's
pay
pulling
out then,
some
Mike.
desperate move to fucking come up with money to pay people off that he owes. Maybe there it could be some situation like that. Who knows? But I just smell a complete orchestrated fucking event. That whole
I'm gonna
thing.
be honest, Mikey. It did cross my mind. I think it's too risky, man. That's the stuff you go to jail for. That's a serious fucking shit to deal with.
Well,
so I hope it's not that stupid.
Bear, I need to ask you a question.
Shit, he should have gone to jail for his first fucking move. For his
Sorry,
first
Mike, I
fucking
have a quick point of order. Look, within the church, there's been
He disappeared
huge
with
outcry
millions of
that
dollars
Lord-
worth of people's shit for 3 weeks.
The Lord
and then
Hellespont
he
hasn't
jumps
got a
back.
wrench.
Ha here I am. Oh, this is for charity. Here I am. Everything's okay. Fuck.
Can we get Lord Hellespont a wrench?
Oh, I don't have the wrench. I
Can
haven't
we
asked
give
for
him a
it.
wrench, Bear?
But if the pontiff
Yes,
grants
Archie,
one,
give him the wrench.
Okay, put a
If
comment in.
Reverend-
Put a comment so I can give you the wrench.
Sure.
If Reverend Plastic says to give the wrench, you give the wrench. That's the way it
This
goes.
is one man who.
Shit.
This is one man who stands
This is just
by the
a
creed of
Bear.
the
Bear,
ArchieLuxury.
don't listen to Bear. Don't listen to Plastic. He only went to a state school. Bear. This is
I
a
don't
statey,
give a
Bear. Just
flying-
be
I don't
careful.
care.
Super chat.
No, Plastic proved himself to me numerous times. Okay, so we have a super chat.
Okay,
from
I need him to
Russo.
put a comment there so I can give
Lord,
him the.
Please, Lord.
Oh,
put
I
a
see it now. I
comment in,
see
my
it. I
friend.
got it. You've been bestowed a papal knighthood. Look at this.
Lord, hear our prayer.
Anyone else, Bear, whilst you're in a good mood?
No. Done.
Okay.
I don't
Ronnie
want-
Paul, can I ask you something? You're in the financial services area.
Super chats, Mr. Pluta. Super chats.
Super
Luso.
chats. Oh, Lusol, $2. The snake smells a rat. You betcha.
Yes,
and
I
Big
fucking
Match,
do.
$10. Bear, I once considered that watch, but thought it was a bit redundant to my Explorer. How do you like it? Does it wear fairly true to size, 38 mils? Good question.
It wears beautifully. It wears a slightly larger than 38. I would say more like 39 because of the straight lugs. But you can see on my wrist how it looks. And actually, I like it more than Explorer. I'll be very frank with you.
Which model is that?
We talked
Railmaster.
about like the Railmaster.
Railmaster.
Okay, sorry.
It's the 1957 tribute, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Trilogy. Sorry, 1957 trilogy.
But I'm also gonna tell you, Big Mitch, my apologies. If you are Explorer fan, you're going to love this watch. If you're not Explorer fan, you'll be disappointed with this watch. It is exactly as that.
Is that watch in any way comparable to an Oyster Perpetual, just the Oyster, or is it? I mean, it's kind of similar in its basicness, and just purity.
Yep. Yes, Mike.
Ronnie Paul, I want to ask you something, Ronnie Paul.
Okay.
Okay, so most of us, we've got a mortgage. There's nothing we can do. We're not going to pay the mortgage out. We don't have the money, okay?
Right.
So what do? We're riding into probably a good idea. I always say, get rid of consumer debt. Get rid of consumer debt.
Yeah.
Don't lease a car. Don't lease a new car at the moment. Don't get into a luxury fleece. Don't do anything stupid. Hold back and buy Rolex. What do you think?
Sounds all right. I wouldn't go crazy on the Rolex though, but I mean, if you get some good models, you'll be safe.
How about crypto crap? What would you do with crypto crap?
Well, we've had that discussion before, Archie. I don't understand it, and I don't trust in it.
I'd rather have
buy the dip and hold for life, ever-changing world.
Archie, you know what's really interesting is the guys that are buying the crypto are going and then flipping the crypto and buying Rolex watches.
Or real estate.
Because guys like Anthony will take the crypto in exchange for a Rolex watch, and then these guys are going to take these Rolex watches, and when they really need to, they're going to flip it to cash really fast. So you're going to see that it's a lot easier to buy a Rolex and flip the cash than to sell out of your crypto directly to cash. You see what's happening? They're using a bridge. They're using a bridge. They're bridging into the watch and then in the watch into the cash.
I never thought. Wow, that's stupid. Why would you do that, man? Because it's useless crap.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to sell it. You have to have someone. You have to have someone called a bag holder to pay for that crypto. Well, no one's going to give you the money for the crypto, but Anthony and the guys, they'll sell you a watch for it. So let Anthony be the guy who's going to.
And David SW accepts crypto crap.
Interesting.
Would you take crypto?
I never.
No, you don't. You don't
do
do it. Yeah.
Me, I don't do crypto.
Tell me this. It's
But that's a very interesting observation.
Listen, you would never put your house in crypto. You might put a small percentage. Over time, you will see life-changing gains. Trust me. You just don't put the house on it. Just a small percentage. And I agree with JJ on this. I firmly believe what JJ is talking about crypto. Put a small amount in crypto. If the money markets collapse, it'll take off even more than it has done. And listen, I'm not going to say anymore.
I've got some crypto. I've got some crypto on Coinbase is the company or the broker that you buy and sell through.
Just a little bit.
And with a click of a button, all my money can just be right back in my bank account like that. Boom.
You're joking.
Yeah, it's easy to transport it and to convert it.
Yeah, and if there's a profit made, then
Bear, just stick to Rolex. Bear, stick to Rolex. Stick to things. You know what?
I'm just saying.
When Yugoslavia collapsed, right? This currency was worthless garbage. It was things that were worth money. Like your dad, you told that story. He sold his Hasselblad. I find that so sad, but Bear.
Yeah.
Like a Hassel. I don't know. You guys don't know what a Hasselblad is, but a Hasselblad, they were they were like a medium format camera, and they were fucking expensive. They were never cheap.
Well, you could have got the small Zastava car for that what he bought that camera for.
Yeah, and did he get much for it when he sold it? Did he get his money? How did he go when he sold it?
No, of course not. Of course not.
Does he ever regret it? Does he ever mention it or not?
No. He's at the stage of life where materialistic things have become completely irrelevant.
When is that, Bear? What age is that?
Well, my dad is 85.
Material things come completely irrelevant.
Completely.
Why do you say that?
Having a decent day, health-wise, is more valuable than anything that you own.
Is he
having a
okay now?
comfort. Well, he's okay for 85.
He's in Yugoslavia,
Mm-hmm.
Serbia.
Belgrade.
Is he
Serbia,
well
yeah.
off now? Is he middle class? What is he? What would you say?
He's a middle class, and I help him.
You're a good man, Bear.
You're a
You're a
good
great
man,
man.
Bear.
Thank you very much.
Your mum is alive still?
My mom is alive as well, yes.
Wow, that's a good gift.
It's a gift. You're right, Archie. It's a definitely a gift. But I also learned a lot from him and his journey. And I'm telling you guys, honestly, God willing, we all reach 85 and 90. God will, right? We will all
Yes.
realize at that age that all these material things.
Nothing
Very,
beats a
very
good
small.
shit. Nothing beats a good shit in the morning, that's for sure.
Bear,
You
how
know,
many watches,
you got
when
it,
are you going
buddy.
to, what age are you getting rid of them? At 70? At 65? 67 and a
I don't
half?
know.
What age are you downing
know,
tools?
I don't know because I don't think I have that plan in place yet. That's the honest answer to you. You have a super chat from our brother from another mother, the Fat Wind Bag Band.
Fat Wind Ben, £2. Yes, 100%. Wrench Lord. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thanks, Fat.
Plastic. Plastic's not
son. Yes, my son.
concerned. The world is going to collapse soon. I honestly, Ronnie Paul, you know what?
I don't
Remember,
think
my
the
child,
world.
children, remember, listen to thine plastic reverend. I need to say one thing. The market's price in the future, okay? Uncertainty
Look, the
is
world's
priced
not going to
in today's
collapse.
market.
Look, I think
There'll
what
be
we
a
mean to
bounce
say
back.
is
There'll
things
be a
will
bounce.
slow down. Bear, they can't just keep going exponentially every year, up. People, wages haven't gone up, for God's sake, okay? It's unrealistic.
The world has experienced world wars and came back strong and powerful.
Green
The world
shoots,
will
my
go.
friends.
The world will go around.
I got to tell
The
you,
world will go around.
what will happen is Rolexes won't necessarily be cheaper, but they will take longer to sell. That's what will happen. That's what happened in the past.
Yeah, probably. But again,
But they
actually,
don't necessarily
really,
fall.
We don't know. We need to see what happens. We need some time. I mean, I respect opinions of people like Ron Paul because he analyzes things and he's informed. Okay, and to be frank, even with that information and that knowledge, even he can be wrong. So, if we all know for fact what's going to happen, then we would take a specific action. But that would change the outcome after the fact. So I don't know. Some people say hold, some people say sell, some people say Rolex, some people say
You know there's
gray market
panic
will collapse.
when the spot
Panic
price
is
of
never
gold
good.
goes up. Spot price of gold
know
went up
what?
today, and you know there's a bit of panic when that happens.
Plastic. Panic is the worst thing that can happen for anyone.
Exactly.
If you act out of panic, you're gonna lose.
Bear, I want to ask you something. Me and Plastic, we love the Chrono 24 collection. We've got our collection is listed there. I got
It's a
all
bit
my
of fun,
watches
isn't it?
there.
Bit of fun.
Sorry?
Nice.
It's a bit of fun. It's a bit of fun.
Do you do that too?
No.
Too many. He's got too many.
He's got too many.
He's too many. Too many.
That's the honest
50.
answer.
Well, since the review, Archie, when it was 202, my collection's now worth 216, according to Chrono.
216.
In these uncertain times, people are putting money into these off-ledger assets of like Rolex.
You know, that
Wow.
part is fun. That part is fun because you can always see the fluctuation of the value on your collection. I like that. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I love it.
Fun,
Don't
man. It's a
you?
lot of fun. It's fun.
Do you think the prices are realistic, or what do you think, Bear, on Chrono? Is it people always say, "Oh, that's Chrono price, Chrono's," but is Chrono that bad? Honestly,
10%, between about 10% high.
it's saying my 9 watches, 225 Aussie, Bear.
So it's probably 200.
200K?
Yes.
That's Aussie.
Aussie, not US, not real money.
See, it's saying what Pepsi's 36, Archie, which is pretty right.
Don't
And
forget
it's also-
too, you know, for our collections, they will go up because the Aussie dollar is falling against the greenback. The greenback strengthening. See,
Canadian
watches are
dollar's
also a
going up.
currency hedge.
Yes.
Canadian dollar is
can-
going up, actually.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think Chrono 24 is that bad, but if you sometimes see the
That's
same
secondhand retail, isn't it? That's secondhand retail. It's not what you would get.
right? If you see
Correct.
this, even the same retailer, same seller on another website, even if it's eBay, which also takes its commission, it's usually cheaper on eBay by the same seller than it is on Chrono. So it is a little.
What's the fees? What's the fees on eBay and Chrono? Chrono is now 6.5, isn't it?
I don't know the exact numbers.
Okay.
So now Canadian dollar is 111 Australian dollar. So we're not even anymore, Archie. We're not
You're
even
more.
anymore.
We've actually
We're
been
more,
more,
yeah.
we've been more for a while now, like at least.
Well,
2
we just
months.
didn't want to mention it. Bear just didn't want to mention.
Yeah.
Just was being polite. Thanks,
I
Bear.
guess
You're a
so.
great guy.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you, Bear.
Thank you, Paul.
Thank
You're welcome,
you,
Paul.
Bear. We love you. We love
love
you,
you too,
Bear. Yeah, that's nasty, Bear. What a nasty.
I'm sorry.
Fool. No, you're right. Actually, Bear, I'll just put the beautiful thing about the collection on Chrono 24, I can change currencies.
I see.
Okay?
I see.
So now,
your collection is worth how much?
my collection, I'm just going to tell you in Canadian dollars because 204,000 Canadian dollars.
And Mr. Plastic,
160
Reverend
US.
Plastic?
Mine Aussie 216.
So you guys are about.
No, he's
even.
asking you for Canadian. I just
Oh,
changed
okay,
it because
fine,
you can
hang on.
change the currency. It
Oh,
reevaluates.
Okay, I'll bring it up there and I'll have a look for you, mate. Hang on. I'm just answering a question from the Undertaker.
And it's worth 2.4 million. That is in Zimbabwean dollars. Zimbabwe.
Didn't they come out with a $1 billion note?
That's funny.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
That is funny, actually.
Like you can just for Paul Silesius, if I put it into Polish zlota, $651,000. Okay, that's Polish money.
What if you put it in yen?
Yeah, actually, yen would be very, very good because that's. Yep, let's do that. My collection in yen is 18.6 million yen.
That's how you should sell your collection.
18.6 million yen.
Actually, how do you change the settings to Oz?
Sure sounds better.
Right down the
Canadian.
bottom. Right down the bottom. You go scroll down the bottom. It's got.
I'll do it to. Do you want US or do you want
Canadian, please, because everything revolves around Canada.
It does, of course.
The bear.
Thank you.
I'll
Thank
go
you.
through the
God
prices
bless
there
you.
individually. Okay, ready? You
Yes.
ready, man?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Here we go. Okay. We'll start with the Date Just 2.
Well, why
Diamond Dial
don't we
Champ.
bring it on a screen so we can actually look at your collection? Archie can do that.
He's got it. He's got the WhatsApp. So
Oh
I'll just
no,
bring
no!
up the-
I can't bring up the chrono because you're not. You're on a lap. You're on a phone, aren't you?
Yeah.
He can't
Okay.
share the screen, Bear.
All
I
right,
can
no
go through.
problem.
I can
Go
go
ahead.
through it with you. I can go through it with you quickly. Okay.
Just very quickly. Quick.
So,
Quick.
so the Diamond Dial Date Just 2 two-tone, 19,574. I think that's a bit overpriced. The Pepsi.
It's a bit overpriced. Jesus Christ, these prices are ridiculous.
That is ridiculous.
The Pepsi.
33,200.
High.
The Batgirl, 30,315.
Ooh, that's ridiculous.
The
How much was
Kermit,
Pepsi? How much was Pepsi?
33,200. The Batgirl, 30,315.
That's ridiculous.
The Kermit, 30,676. The Black, 20,279.
That's Canadian?
Yeah, all this Canadian for you, man.
To be very honest with you, that's not bad.
The Rolex date 40 mil, the date 40 mil, 19,311.
Okay.
And the 116520 Black Dial Daytona, 41,338. All these are full set box and papers.
Yeah, to be very honest with you, that's a beautiful
I got
collection.
something like 194,000. 190.
Holy shit. Yes, that's
your
correct. Paul Silesius, $5 Arch. You can buy a nice apartment on the outskirts of Warsaw for that money.
I think the Datejust 2 is crazy. I don't see how they can say
Geez, you got
Datejust
a
2
really
is
good
that.
collection.
You know, when
It's
people
diamond
make
dial,
these
but
kind of, when people make these kind of statements, okay, you buy the apartment, but then, like, unless you've got some sort of steady income, what do you do then? What do you come when tax time
In
comes
Australia,
out?
you go on the dole. You go on the dole in Australia.
It's like you gotta have a steady income on top of being.
You know,
able
the best
to,
thing
like,
about watches
liquidate your
is
shit.
can I just tell this to Plastic whilst he's anonymous? Can I tell you the best thing about watches? They're off-ledger assets. You don't need to declare them to get the pension in Australia.
Exactly.
Because otherwise,
That's
you
a
means test. The
beautiful,
means testing, you wouldn't get it.
No.
That's a beautiful collection, by the way. Plastic. That's a beautiful collection.
He sold his
I like it
bluesy,
a
but
lot.
Bear.
I know. I put my bluesy into the Pepsi. I
Crazy.
upgraded. I put my bluesy
Crazy,
into the
crazy
Pepsi.
critter.
Not putting.
Excellent decision. Excellent.
Thank you, Bear. Thank you, Bear. Not bad for a Stady. Not bad for a Stady, right?
Good move. Good move.
Ronnie
Stay
Paul,
high
what are you
school, guys.
saying?
Archie, we were having this discussion about your Milgauss and the Explorer 2. I thought you were going to move those two into a Pepsi.
No, I think it's better investment to keep the two. The world's collapsing.
Yeah, but what do you mean? You're moving them into one model and it's going to keep.
No, I keep the two watches. I think I'm better off to keep the two.
He just doesn't understand the concept. I'm trying. My mouth is dry. I've been trying to explain to him. He fucking stubbornly refuses to see it. Can we put another poll?
We can put one on
That
each
Pepsi's
wrist,
going to be worth more than those two together down the
Just
road.
out of interest there, should Bear get the... We just got the final vote in, 62% yes. Okay? Bear. Another poll. Get the poll going.
Let's do this for the end of the show. We have 230 people watching. Please make sure you vote.
Yeah.
Should Archie upgrade his Explorer 2 and Milgauss to Pepsi? Yes or no?
Where's the poll?
It's coming up. It's coming up. Archie's putting it together. And please vote so we can wrap up the show with public opinion on this important issue.
There we go. Just posted
Don't
it
you
now.
think the value of the Pepsi in the
Subject.
future is going to be worth more than the combined value of those other two?
That's
in the future.
That's the question. That's the question. Paul Silesius, $5. Mike
it's
the
gonna be
Snake. You
close.
rent out that apartment for $1,500 to $2,000 per month. European real estate market is very profitable.
$1,500, $2,000 a month. Well, I guess, I mean, compared to what I'm paying here now, I mean that doesn't sound like much. But I guess
Well,
if that
you
keeps
live,
if
you
that
live
keeps
in
the
a
house
very
running,
expensive
if
state.
that keeps the house running, and
Archie.
keeps,
Sorry, Mike. We've got
keeps
Team
running
Right
the
Talent. We've got Team Right Talent in the chat. Drop the link for Casey Aquatics, please. We need another Team Right Talent. Come on.
Yeah, he says sell the Pateks and
Casey Aquatic, get him on the show, man. He's talent. Come on.
Oh, I will not
Keep
argue with that.
look at that. Keep the Milgauss
argue
and the
with that.
Explorer. Sell Patex to get Pepsi.
I agree with that too, but Archie will never sell paddock. Archie will never sell paddock.
He would not
I
do
thought those
that.
were untouchable.
Sell one or two of the Pateks and get the Pepsi. You don't need to sell one of them to get the Pepsi.
I really want a Pepsi. You know that, Bear?
So
Pepsi,
I'd,
Pepsi, Bear, Pepsi.
I'd rather see you.
Casey's driving, guys. He can't jump on.
Oh, okay.
Pepsi, please. Pepsi,
Pepsi, Pepsi.
I'd rather see you sell some of those Birkin bags to get the Pepsi. You know that?
Yeah,
I'd like to see
exactly.
that.
Good luck with that.
Exactly.
I have this feeling that the Birkin bags aren't really for Mrs. Archie. I think they're more for Archie.
Yeah, I like to use them myself, guys. I got to tell you, Bear, guess what? We are headed for
It's a
hard
form.
times.
It's a form of the flex, you know, when you have a beautiful wife, as Archie does, and she dresses nice, and she puts her Cartier jewelry, and she puts her beautiful watch, and she takes her Birkin, and they go
Does she
out.
need 3 of the Birkins? Or
Archie
just 2 of them?
then,
Two.
she has 2.
2 Birkins and a
Archie
garden
wins.
party.
Guys, you know, I have to say, I'm loving this. I'm loving this top tier.
Yes.
Bear, that's fucking killer. That is killer. Just on the screen, that's killer. We've got the 3. That's unbelievable. Bear, Pontiff, and Lord. Look at them.
Yeah. Just happy.
Men, Rolex men. Men of men.
Men, Rolex men. The men are talking.
The men are talking, guys. Shut up. The men are talking.
He's never going to live that down, is he? That's one of. That's one of the,
He said it. He said it.
he said it.
He said
He
it.
said
He
it.
said
He
it.
said it.
That's just that's you know what? That's delusion. That's a real
Delusional fantasist.
The funniest thing I've ever heard on this show was that other guy in the Fat Luxury, whatever his name is, lying about owning a Mini. If you're going to lie about owning a car, why the
You're making
fuck
it something fucking.
Say it like, I don't know, a BMW.
Ferrari or a Lamborghini.
Why the fuck would you lie about owning a Mini? God, come on, man.
I don't know. That's actually a good question. I genuinely don't know. So vote is very close. Well, it's not really close. 59% of the viewers so far agree that Archie should trade the Explorer 2 and Milgauss toward Pepsi. 40%, it's a 60-40. 60 in favor, 40 against. 60.
I gotta tell you, Bear. I gotta tell you, man. The thing is this. Bear, you know what I think? I think it'd be good for the community if you started selling stuff off.
Why would that be good for community?
Because the community, you could make sure it goes to the right people.
But they'll only sell the shitters, Archie.
Can I give you honest answer?
Yeah.
I cannot describe to you how much I don't give a fuck about community. That's the most honest. My level of not giving a fuck.
The community, Bear. The community needs you, Bear.
Right, Archie. Right.
Do you need the community, or does the community need you? Ask not what the community can do for you. What can you do for the community?
That's you
Arch,
and Tim Wright.
Wouldn't one of your Pateks finance 2 Pepsis?
No. Paul Salisi, the $5. Arch, would you ever consider a Batman instead of a Pepsi? I would. I would.
Of course.
I would. Yes.
And not a Batgirl?
I look anything.
Any. Those are all cool watches.
You know what? I really like any ceramic GMT. Okay, even a black.
Me too.
I actually really like the black.
Black would be sick.
My preference would be Pepsi, black, and then a Batman, and then a Batgirl.
Yeah.
It's not called a Batgirl, Archie. It's called Bruce Wayne. It's Bruce Wayne, Archie.
Oh my
Archie.
God, that's the funny.
Yes.
Archie, if that watch didn't fall into Bobby Google's lap last year, would it have been yours?
Yeah, look. The problem was this. The guy said to
Yes,
me, I
well,
can have...
fuck off. Just say yes, because
Yes,
that's
it
the
was.
truth.
It was. I made a mistake. Because he said to me, look, we already got you the sub. We already got you the Speedy. And I said, oh, okay, I'll wait out for the Pepsi. But that was a false call. It was a false negative. And I fiked it up. I
by the way,
really
guys,
fiked it up.
Listen, by the way, guys, MGT, I love you, man. I love you.
I can't believe
legend, legend. Those are legends, Apostle.
I'm asleep,
Legends, they're
MGT. I'm
legends.
asleep. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. Fucking sickening. Sickening. That is sickening,
There.
honest to God.
Hey, I'm just a young
What
guy.
is
I'm just a
wrong
boy.
with you?
Hey, don't pick on me. I'm just a boy. I'm just a boy. Don't pick on me. JJ, they're picking on me again. JJ.
I can't believe after all that and he did that to you, Arch. Unbelievable.
70,000.
That
70,000.
That watch was yours. I can't believe.
Look,
that he
I
got
made...
that watch.
It was just... Look, I don't want to criticize anyone. I just want to be positive. Please. Please.
Let's be positive.
Please.
Let's be fucking positive. You basically passed on Batman so the little boy can get the Batman at retail. At fucking retail.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, Bear.
Let's be positive.
Bear.
Let's help community. Let's talk about watches. And then, after all this time, he actually still mocks you. He laughs at you. He does.
It's like, oh, yeah, there's a little super chat. 95,000 to go.
After all this time, no lesson learned. No ounce of humility, no ounce of respect. And you want to be positive?
Listen, though, Bear, we have to say this. In an opportunistic, despicable world that we live in, that's vicious and violent, you got to say fair play to Bobby Google. He took the opportunity and he made it his own.
No. I'm sorry. No.
There's got to be some honor.
There is an honor, man. There's got to be some honor, guys. Come on, plastic. Come on. Dude, that little hermaphrodite, that little fucking hermaphrodite is zero integrity. Zero. That's below average. It's a zero. You know what? No wonder his own dad freaking hates him. Come on, man.
Okay, guys, I gotta tell you, seriously, I want to say this to you. I want to try and be positive this year because, you know, I just like to be I started to get eaten by negative, you know.
Yeah, you're going to be... Okay,
Archie, check your email.
We concluded in today's live stream that Archie loves quartz watches. Okay, Archie loves quartz watches, and Archie wants to be positive.
Thank you, Snake. Thank you, Snake. You're always a cool guy.
Share. What happened? What did
No. He just sent me a message. He sent me a message. He sent me a PayPal.
I love you. I love you, man.
Oh,
hey, I love you too, man.
Mike, you're a man of men. You're a great man.
How are you feeling now?
I am personally invested in this, and I'm, you know, like I wrote in my note to Archie, I'm there for him. And
I remember, Mike, when you came on the show, man, and you were still depressed after the fires and all the things that happened. And look at you now, man. You're a well-loved member of the community. You're a bridge to all the other streams. You're loved and respected. And, mate, look at you now. You're flying, man.
Thank you.
You know?
We love you, Mike.
Yeah, no, I mean,
We love you, man.
This has been a newfound outlet to the world. I mean, before this, I was cooped up alone. So, I mean, this... thank you, Archie, for letting me on the show.
Hey, no worries, man. We always like you, Mike.
But
vastly
before we
improved.
finish the show, Mikey, can you give us an update on CRM machine?
CNC machine.
I'm not going to say fuck you, bear.
No,
I'm
just
not
say
gonna-
Tim. You don't have to do the bear. Just say
Fuck you,
Tim.
bear.
Yeah, I'm not
Go.
going to say that. No, this box project is a long-term project. I'm not going to talk it up
I was
until
just
I have
joking, Mikey.
something to
Don't
show.
worry. No, you don't
There's
need
work.
to. I wanted you to say "fuck you, bear," but you are true gentleman, and I love you, Mikey. I love you.
Yeah, I'll say fuck you to Tim, but I'm not. I wouldn't say that.
Yeah,
To
we
Bear.
know.
Yeah, I
Now,
respect you
guys,
too
I'm
much,
just going to
Bear.
end the poll.
I will say I
It's,
love you, Bear.
Guys,
I love you too.
63%
So?
says yes, I should upgrade.
Of course, Archie. I mean, it's a no-brainer, really, to be honest with you. I mean, listen to people that actually know about watches. They don't fucking love quartz pieces of shit like you. Okay?
There
I just
are
want to leave the
a few-
show with
there
one
are-
thing. Can we do one more poll, Archie? Can we do one more poll? Should Bear sell one of his Pepsis to Archie at retail? He's got 4 of the fucking things. Come on, man.
No.
Quick poll, come on.
That's okay.
Do you know
That's
what,
okay.
plastic? You know what, plastic? That's not gonna happen under no
It's not going to
circumstance.
happen. He loves
Yeah.
he loves his stuff. Okay, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. We'll be back tomorrow.
See you guys.
Love
See you,
you
everyone.
all.
Love you.
See you later, Arch. Love you, man.
tomorrow, man. We'll be back.
Ciao.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Take care, guys.
Hey, Ronnie.
Thanks, guys.